All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to session 7 of Terminal. Sentinel set in Chicago, 1925.
Woo.
Last time, you guys accomplished some stuff.
Wait, hold on. Side note, is it actually session 7?
Yeah, I believe it's actually session 7.
You actually stuck to the 6-issue per collection thing.
Entirely by accident.
Hey,
I was a
Still
little
counts.
surprised by that.
It was entirely by accident. I was like, oh, it's a good place to actually do this.
but it still counts.
Almost like
Actually, no, I get you had your collection during session 6, so I did 5 sessions for the collection.
Oh darn! I thought it was.
Curses.
Completely off.
Alas. Oh no, the progression curve of this game has been ruined forever.
Curse our inability to do basic math.
Yep, but last time...
collections have been nerfed a lot, so it's like, it's not as broken as if we got a collection earlier than were expected.
Yep. You got one slightly earlier than expected, but it doesn't matter that much. Last time, though, you guys took down a villain. You didn't take down his creations, but you did take down the villain. And in perhaps more fortunate news, he didn't have connections to organized crime such that he's immediately going to break out of jail.
I mean, the danger is his creations may break him out of jail.
Yes, but he's not going to be able to bribe his way out as easily.
Maybe he can offer them some art.
He does like his art.
But does anyone else like his art?
That is the question.
That is the question. And then, Mr. Conductor went to meet with the red tape.
Yeah.
I don't regret coming up with the idea for that secondary power, but God, is she scary.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yup.
Just never write anything down.
It'd be great if we knew about that in character.
I mean, I don't write any. Like, does your character keep a diary?
I mean, no, but
I don't either.
I'm pretty sure you keep like an account book, Wax.
Yeah, but that's an account book, and I don't like put any superhero stuff in it.
And I'm pretty sure you don't put profits from illegal booze sales in it either.
Yeah, everything's like coded.
Yeah, no, I say he definitely does that, but it's, you know, flowers or something.
what's actually going to happen is like we're going to stay completely anonymous for all of our superhero shit. And at the very end of the campaign, Wex is going to get busted for tax evasion, and the IRS is going to come bust down the door.
I mean, that's
Just
something.
like all,
Yeah.
just like all criminals are busted in the end.
Yep.
Hold on, actually, I have a picture for this.
Is it the best damn pet shop in town or a different one?
No, hold on. It's from Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, the
I know what this is.
that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, the Joker. I'm not that crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. It's
Even I'm not that crazy.
that's how they get you.
Yep. That is how they get you.
The IRS is far less merciful than Batman.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I mean, it depends on what version of Batman.
It's true.
I would say the IRS is far less so than the Batman the Animated Series Batman,
Mm-hmm.
which is the one that's actually relevant for this.
I mean,
You mean?
there is the thing of like, if you do fuck up on your taxes, it is better to go to the IRS yourself than have them go to you. So like, they're a little merciful.
True.
Yeah, that is true. But what we're coming into this time is you guys are actually getting a tip rather than having to do everything yourself.
Yay.
Which is to say, just one night while everyone's at the bar, Jitters shows up.
Okay. I'm surprised he's here of his own volition. Not that he actually, he doesn't know. Well, he knows me. I think he knows me as two different characters.
Yes, he knows you as two completely different people, but I'm imagining that as he's a contact, the boogeyman told him that if he ever needs to leave a message, give it to some guy here.
Yeah, I have like some like vague contacts with the mob as Rocco, but not anything as direct as Jitters.
I suppose actually that's the better question is how would Jitters get in touch with you?
I mean, again, I try to make the bar a reasonably neutral place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not in either of the gang's territory on purpose.
Yep.
So, like, as long as like people are like reasonably like, as long as people like aren't like gonna be dicks about it, I let like gangs can come here to like talk business if they need to. Also nice because it means the boogeyman can act on it later.
Yep. Yep. I figured that was roughly what the plan was and how you operated, but I just wanted to be sure. So Jim's gonna show up like not super early, not super late, like decently into the night. Just come up to the bar and like, hey, real nice place you got here, Mr.
Morcelli.
Mr. Marcelli.
Yeah, I think I've heard about you. You're what do they call you? It's actually I want to use his real name here to. Got to pull up my character sheet. I actually did give him a name.
Yeah, sometimes people have names. Shock, right?
Mr. Malloy, right?
Yeah, friend of a few people actually wave at Jitters, like, hey guys.
You look kind of tense. You want something to drink?
Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
Sure. What's your poison?
Give me something clear tonight. Stomach's been feeling bad.
You got it, Chief. I pour him legitimately like clear drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, take the edge off. We got a nice jazz band playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
You're so much more nicer to them as this.
I mean, I did describe myself as Batman, like with Spawn's powers.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne is very nice and amiable.
Exactly. Yep. So he's gonna sit there. He's gonna drink for a bit, make a little bit of small talk. You know, all normal things. And then after he's finished his first drink and he's gotten a little bit less jittery, just a tad. It's like this whispers. So another friend of mine said that there's a place. You know, drop some notes, give some information. Where should I put anything?
Oh, you can just leave it here. I think I get what you're laying down, and make sure
he's just gonna like light a cigarette, hold it in his hand for a second, and then like hold the flame in his hand for a second before he lights the cigarette. He's like, yeah. You know,
yeah, you can. Oh, sorry.
He's like, sit there, just over there. Gives you a nice tip, and there's a note in the middle of the wad of bills. Like, real fast ask, you got a bathroom?
Yeah, out back. Sure to flush twice, clogs sometimes.
Gotcha. He's gonna head out back.
Definitely gonna go look at the note as soon as he's out of sight.
Yep. So, note is to the boogeyman. You said you were interested in some information. I got some. I think it's relevant to all you're about. I know the Irish got hit recently, and Italians aren't quite mobilizing yet on them, but they are mobilizing a bit with a plan. I'm pretty sure they're angling to pull a jailbreak either tonight or tomorrow. Or well, actually, sorry, probably this way. It's, tomorrow or Thursday. I'm just gonna say it's Tuesday right now.
Okay.
Get old Bazooka Benevuto back in the game so they can go in swinging. Not sure if this is what you need, but thought maybe it would help. Signed Jitters.
Okay. All right. Tom and Tom.
Fuck.
John,
This is-
are you person or cat right now?
I'll be person because I will probably be drinking.
Yeah. Then you could drink as a cat.
It's easier with hands.
There. I'm gonna go beckon you guys over and just serve you a drink. Both of you guys a drink, and I do kind of show you the note.
Huh.
Huh.
This might be
I
the
would have
most.
thought he'd come to you on his own.
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't know I'm his favorite person. Oh, you're right. It is interesting that he's giving me that info.
This is the most the most out in the open the Italians are going to be anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. Nick, sorry, I just want to make sure. Nick, do you say the Irish are planning a breakout or the Italians?
The Italians are planning a breakout.
Yeah, with a name like Bazooka Benevito, I assumed it was the Italians.
Sorry, I was a smidge distracted and focused now.
Yeah.
It's probably good we do something about this. Since we hit the Irish, the Italians will be looking to push their advantage. If it's
Yeah.
true.
Do you have any other sources that we can use to confirm it?
I usually use jitters for that type of thing. It's
Well, I guess this
probably
counts as confirmed then.
it's probably legit. Jitters kind of plays all angles, and frankly, with how scared he is of the boogeyman, I don't think he would try to feed him false information unless he thought it was going to directly get him killed. I mean, can I make like an overcome to like kind of see if my intuition's right about that, Nick?
Oh yeah, make an overcome to see if your intuition's right about that.
Use intuition and criminal underworld.
Roll it.
Let's see if I'm correct. Hey, not garbage dice tonight.
Hey, actual dice? What?
So success with a minor twist.
So this is a minor twist. Honestly, I'm just going to give this one to you without anything serious with the I think the twist should be like maybe giving something away to Jitters if you talk to him next, so you have a hinder on him for interacting with him.
Like if Rocco talks to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. That's fine. You
So
may have to remind me of that later.
the thing here is you're like, yeah, this is like Jitters, which means he's actually spooked by something.
Yeah, I mean, him seeking out the boogeyman, he would only do that if he was very scared, desperate, or really wanted the boogeyman dead, and I think he's too cowardly to get the boogeyman dead.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'd be too scared if it failed.
But like the big thing is from what he said, and in the note you're like, oh, he's actively scared about gang war.
Right. Well, I mean, probably bad for him. Someone probably tries to draw him into it.
Yep.
Jitters is low level. He wants to just make a quick buck and do so without attracting too much attention.
Yeah, so he's basically like, oh no, gang war is bad for me, bad for business, bad for everything. Boogeyman can help.
All right, so it's probably legit information, which means we got to do something about it. They're trying to break out. Do I know this one? Bazooka. What's his name? Bazooka.
Benevito.
Do I know that guy?
Only by reputation.
Okay. Do I know what? Do I like know anything about him, like just generally, or his power set or anything? I'm gonna assume he probably has powers if he's a high-ranking member.
Oh yeah, no, he's a made man. One of the big man. One of the branches that's focuses more on external problems. So like he travels around a fair bit.
Okay.
The
Like it's in the city or outside of it.
sometimes outside the city, and that's where he got caught.
That makes sense. He doesn't have as much protection outside the city.
For being drunk and disorderly while driving a vehicle of all things.
That's what they get you on.
Yep. But main thing is he does some sort of weird light show and creates explosions with his hands.
That sounds correct.
Like just blow shit up, point at it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Guy's kind of explosive from what I hear. Never worked with him directly, mind you. Just heard him from reputation. Deals with a lot of outside problems. Stuff that's maybe a little outside the reach of the normal mafia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even, I'll be honest, could be interesting too. I'm not even sure what the city does to contain people with powers. You know?
Yeah, I imagine they'd have a hard time holding most of us and most of the people we brought them.
Yeah, I mean, like, I get it, like, for them, but even, like, I was about to say, not even, Tommy, even someone like you, like, they don't know what you can do. You can just bend the metal bars and get out of there, right? In theory.
Yeah, I mean, my metal bending's weak enough that it would take some time and effort, but yeah, it could be done.
I mean, probably be, I don't know, like, I could probably contain me pretty easily, just gotta keep me away from things, but even then, I got a couple tricks, thanks to you on that one, Tom. That Fey magic that does some transformation stuff does wonders.
Yeah, kind of the easiest trick of ours.
Still, it's nothing. Still, I can't imagine you contain someone that can make shit explode. You know.
Make
Depends
things
on how
explode.
depends on how
Sorry.
the power gets activated, but it would be difficult.
Well, I guess we need a plan. Show could use conductor right now for this. That guy can basically get us anywhere we need to right away.
Do we have an idea how they'd get to him?
I don't know. I think too much has changed since I've been there. There's too many unpredictable elements. They got a fair bit of meta-powered people, but like I said, I've only worked with one or two of them before. The Mafia kind of keeps its own chapters accountable to it themselves, you know? Only answering to the higher-ups. Do I have that right, Nick?
Pretty much. Yeah, like each group basically does their own thing.
Chain of command above them. It's family, but it's structured family, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, you don't know who for sure they'd send out on a mission like this?
The only guys I know, only one I ever worked for myself was Jimmy the Shark. He could probably do it, but he ain't subtle.
I mean, you don't necessarily need to be subtle if you have enough muscle.
Oh, Jimmy's got muscle, let me tell you that. And, got a lot of muscle and quite a powerful set of jaws on him, too. Ugh. I should know. You see me kind of rub an old scar wound on my shoulder.
Does the notes tell us any time for, like, when they're gonna try this?
Nobody thinks it's going to be tomorrow or the next day.
Well, it's easy enough to do a stakeout.
Yeah.
I can put the guys in charge of the bar, and I can easily do it myself if I need to, and call you all in. Not like I need to sleep or anything. Do you need to sleep, Tom? I don't know if I've ever asked that. I know you have slept. I just don't know if you need to.
Nick, that is a good question. Need, I'm guessing, not
I'm going to
really
go with
or not
actually
a lot.
yes, you do kind of need to...
Choose to, yes.
You do need to sleep eventually. You can push it off a lot longer than like any human can.
Yeah. Eventually, yeah, but like...
Yeah, like I said, I don't mind taking a stakeout, and I can probably ring conductor, or at least ring the bar itself when if you guys want to like be on standby.
I mean, I can also be in the area keeping an eye out.
I mean,
No one
Tommy.
is going to notice me.
Tommy, I assume you still got to do your day job, right?
Yeah, and it's probably for the best if I don't end up on the stakeout anyway. That's going to be pretty difficult to hide the suit.
No, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I can keep a low profile. At least look out for activity. If Tom here's with me, gives me a second set of eyes. Boy, I sure wish Mr. Conductor were here. Hi, Izzy.
As he just appears. Perfect timing by Mr. C as always.
Sorry. Yeah, no. A door nearby opens up, and I just walked through. I heard somebody needed me.
Just so we're clear, you see us all in civilian identity right now.
Yeah, they're just at the bar.
Yep, we're just talking at the bar.
Nothing weird happening here.
Just some illegal drinking.
It's not illegal to drink. It's only illegal to purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been over it before.
True.
Hey, George, you got a sec? Good seeing you. Wanna do? You want a drink? We were talking some shop. Yeah, I know. Water as always.
Yes, water, please.
I slide you a nice cold glass.
I mean,
I will
do you not
wander.
have club soda or like
You know, I do
anything
got
like
some.
that?
I got some like carrot juice or grape juice in the back if you want some too. If you want some like extra flavor.
No, water's fine. Water's fine. I'm gonna say as I reach behind the bar, grab a couple of stirs, a twist of lemon, a twist of lime, and I doctor up the drink ever so slightly.
Mm-hmm.
You said you've ever done something like that in front of us?
Yeah, he's done it before. I
Okay.
believe I took the drink.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna just note that again.
Yeah.
All right. Good timing, George. We got some news. So Jitters is in the shitter right now, but he came and dropped a note off for the boogeyman.
Jitters is in the shitter. He's in the bathroom.
Yeah, he's taking a crap.
Here right now.
Yeah, here right now. I point over at the bathroom. I assume he's still in there, Nick.
Yeah, he's still in there.
He's been here for a bit now, though.
He hasn't jumped out the window or anything.
He doesn't know I'm the boogeyman.
Mm-hmm. This is probably a good time for him to pop out. Are you here? Is Mr. C or is George?
I'm George.
He's gonna pop back out.
If we're in the back room, I know I can come in as Mr. C. If I saw them actually at the bar in the establishment, I know I'm not supposed to come in my hero identity.
He's gonna come out. He's like, all right, can I get another one of what I had? It was real good.
Yeah, absolutely. Here. And I look at Mr. Conductor. This one's on the house.
I'm just
Thank
gonna
you.
smile.
He's gonna cheers. He's gonna drink and go over to another table and talk to some people he knows.
All right. So yeah, Mr. C. Looks like the Italians are actually making a move here. I show him the note, which I don't know if you want to read it again, Nick. I don't remember it word for word.
TLDR, because I don't remember it word from word. I don't write things down. Who writes things down?
I can just tell him from what I remember then.
Yeah, just tell him for what you remember. I know what it is. Basically, the Italians, they're making a play. It's not on Irish territory right now. The Jitters is worried about that. They're staging a jailbreak to get one of their big guys back out.
Oh, well, that is concerning. We should inform the police of this, planned jailbreak immediately.
You keep saying that, and I keep telling you that's not a good idea.
I mean, I've already spoken with the red tape. She seemed like a very amiable individual.
The glass breaks in my hands.
Tommy is bashing his head on the bar very lightly, but repeatedly.
I'm just giving a drink.
I just need to let the dog, and I'll be right back. Sorry. Express your displeasure real quick.
I actually need to use the bathroom quick myself, so it's
reasonable. Go for it. It was perfect timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
Well, Lex left to use the restroom while you did
Mhm.
that.
Oh, my dog.
So
has a
we're
second.
now in the people have disappeared circle.
Mhm.
Also, Nick, let me know if there's a problem with that link because I can also just send you the zip file.
I'll check it out more after game.
Okay.
If there's one that you want me to a minute. If there's one you want me to immediately like upload for your minion, let me know.
I think for the minions as I use them, I would still probably keep as is, but like I'm guessing there is going to be one of the possible ghost options that works for other minions that get summoned
Yep.
by Wex, or if I decide I'm going to be spooky as well, or with the amount of other necromancy that I think can exist in game with
Mhm.
what people do.
Makes sense.
I don't understand what you guys.
Because there's a decent amount of necromancy in game.
Is there?
I mean, there's Wex, me, some of the and like I think 2 or 3 of the villains that have been written.
I know nothing of this.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like I'm assuming while Rasputin is a magic thief, like there's some level of undead Rasputin because that's how it works.
I don't know.
What? Why would I ever do that?
His only powers are power stealing and loving the Russian queen. That's it.
Rah rah Rasputin.
Look, the like original like basis for Lich one of like the original basis for Lich Phylacteries Koshai originated in Russian myth. Very easy to then tie to Rasputin's immortality as well. Of the why does this guy not die?
Yep.
I wrote a backstory as to why Rasputin didn't die a while ago.
Because he's a helper.
Talk to my parents. It was my dad's birthday.
Yep.
Sounds an awful lot like being a responsible adult. We don't abide that here.
Yeah.
Well, he's off doing that. I can just put, red tape went fairly well. Like, we had a very cordial conversation. Apparently, we see eye to eyes on a lot of issues. The betterment of Chicago in general, helping the mass populace. And of course, I saw it in the paper today, but there's this issue with vigilantes running rampant and destroying city property that is in the process of being constructed into new public facilities. Now, I don't think we should abide by that, and I think we should offer any aid possible to the red tape and, the emergency response services of Chicago.
I think
You do
she's
understand
talking
that she
about
means
us with that.
us.
I'm slowly picking glass shards out of my hand and just pouring myself a giant drink, muttering how I wish that this would actually work on me.
I don't know for sure, but like I'm pretty sure she's talking about us with that in the paper.
She
No,
very
no,
clear.
no, that can't be us. We were, I mean, yeah, I guess when we were facing off against Ne'er-do-well, we were in a construction site, but it's not like we leveled the entire building.
Yeah, about that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's blaming us for the damage that happened due to Ne'er-do-Weld.
All it takes is a few pictures and a few cop interviews to spin the story however they want.
Wait a minute. You're saying that these vigilantes that they're saying that need to be brought to justice is our group?
Among others,
Do
but
you know
yes.
of any other vigilante group in the city that would have attracted that level of attention?
Nick, do I know of any other vigilante groups in the city?
Are there even any other vigilantes in the city?
I don't know what you
There
guys wrote in your
definitely are, but
backstory.
you guys haven't interacted with them that much because it turns out everyone who's running around masked with secret identities mostly keeps to themselves.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
Can I make a roll
But-
to see if I know anybody or have heard of anybody else?
But but like the construction site she's talking about would have been our fight with ne'er-do-well.
It absolutely was, because if any of you read the paper, it was immediately that.
I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't. I mean, I only grazed the headlines. I didn't actually read the article. Like,
I'm gonna grab a nearby paper because I definitely keep the paper stocked in the bar.
Oh yeah, no, that was 100% your fight.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going. I'm going. This is slander. Like,
Yeah, that's that is what they call that. Yes, actually, it's libel in print.
Yeah, and slander is spoken.
Well, then this is libel. This is an. I am going to march down. Is this the Chicago Tribunal, Nick?
Yep.
That's the paper.
Oh, it's
I'm
the
gonna
Chicago
march
Tribunal. It is the Chicago Tribunal.
I'm going to have a word with the editor-in-chief of the Chicago Tribunal, because libel will not be allowed. That is against the law, and we need to uphold the law.
Look, George, you have made some decisions in the last 24 hours. You are new at this, so I am trying not to ram glass further into my corpseified hand. But, George, I'm pretty patient with this, but you gotta cut this shit out. You are going to get us arrested or killed if you keep this up.
Look, the people in power with working with the cops don't necessarily want to talk about a story about a group of people that aren't them, save civilians, stopped the buildings from collapsing onto people, captured the villain who was causing all the problems.
Well, that's
They
the
want a
truth.
story of just they succeeded, and anyone that's not with them is clearly also a criminal.
But that's not.
Yes, buddy. Do you want to interact? Are you a drunken patron?
The most drunk of all the patrons.
Who let this 11-year-old in? I thought you had standards, Rocco. Don't you at least ID? Clearly under the age of 18.
What, little Graham there? He just delivers the papers, right, little Graham?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he's a newsie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're a newsie, right, kid?
Take-go.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a very noble profession for one so young as you to be getting involved with. I salute you and any others who work this fine thing. And you see, there's just like a twinkle in my eye, just like I'm incredibly happy that there's a newsie present.
In a couple days, he'll be saying, "Extra, extra! Read all about it." Red Tape fends off insane train aficionado in her office.
Grammy, can you say extra, extra?
There we go. Good kid. Immersion.
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, look, I think you're all blowing this out of proportion. I merely mentioned that I wish to have an association with the Red Tape, and she seemed, very amiable to the situation.
She was stalling. She's trying to figure out what your angle is when a vigilante up and walks into her office and wants to be friends.
But we're not vigilantes. We're abiding by the law. Vigilantes do not.
How so?
abide by the...
How are we abiding the law? We're not cops. We're not licensed.
But
I mean, citizen arrest is a thing, I think.
yeah, citizen arrests are a thing, and we are following the instructions of police officers. Every time I call it in, they are telling us how to proceed, and we are following that to the letter, aren't we?
What directions have they been giving you?
Well, they've been saying that they think it's that we will be able to handle it best with our power sets, because it's out of, it is too big for them to handle, so they trust us. That's what I've been told. So we've been working within that letter. As long as
cop's been telling you that?
well, remember Officer Sloan.
Has he? I have to ask out of character. Has he actually been telling you this?
Yeah. I've been calling this in every time. He's been giving me info and just saying, "Look, you guys can handle this," and I'm like, "Okay, thank you."
Well, if they let us handle it, it means that if someone gets killed trying to stop the villain, It's not one of them, and they can come by and clean up, get their pictures, take all the credit.
Yeah, I know a fall guy when I hear one.
I mean, I don't think Officer Sloan is like that. I think he is merely got the best interests of the city at heart.
Have you ever heard
Officer Sloan, maybe, but I'm not sure about everybody else.
George? Have you ever heard the term "useful idiot"?
Look, I know that there are a couple of bad apples in this city, but that doesn't mean we need to write everybody off as someone who's trying to crawl their way to the top. Like, the entire city is not infected.
It's not a matter of crawling to the top. It's a matter of maintaining appearances.
You know, like, this is also going into weird areas of... I didn't really actually pay that much attention to the way how you describe this magic, but, considering the fact that, like, the border between worlds and things are completely out of whack here, I mean, you could maybe make an argument that the entire city is infected.
Also, for the red tape herself, you know she's got a reputation. She is as anti-vigilante as it comes. And you may not see us as vigilantes, George, but in her eyes, tell me, why do you think
She told you to her in so many words. She said to your face that we were a bunch of vigilantes.
No, she never said that. That we were talking about the paper.
Yes, and who was in that fight in the paper? We were.
Well, I don't think she was aware of the situation. After all, we are affiliates of the city of Chicago.
In what way? There's no.
See how well this holds up the next time we run into her, or when cops actually come to try and arrest us.
When has the press ever been informed that we're associates of the of red tape
You know what?
Or the associates of the police.
or the police at all?
I see your point, 100%.
Besides, have you ever seen any vigilantes working with red tape or the cops? Ever?
I mean, I've seen normal citizens stepping up and doing the part. Like, she had to leave our meeting early because there was someone who was apparently getting tailed by the Italian mafia. So I picked them up and dropped them off near her as a token of goodwill.
Okay, so I think, like, we have the thing of George here doesn't consider us vigilantes, so doesn't think any of this rhetoric applies. Based off the paper, we are being called vigilantes, and red tape would think of us as vigilantes. We can see if this is... We can have George try to see if he can get the paper to make a correction, or have his cop friend say, yep, we're affiliated and we're therefore not vigilantes, and
Better
see
yet,
how that goes. But I would say we probably don't really want to take further steps while this miscommunication, there will be air quotes for that.
Yeah, better yet, have
is,
your
still out there.
have your cop buddy, have Mr. Sloan, have your cop buddy talk to the press next time. Have them confirm that we're on the same side. See how that goes.
I mean, I can ring him up right now. I'm sure that won't be an issue.
I'm so glad we don't have GPSs yet at this point.
I was gonna say I wish we could put this on speaker, but speaker phones I don't think have been invented in the 20s.
Why don't you
This
invent
is so good.
Yeah.
Sean, or sorry, Dan, go invent a speakerphone for us right now.
You know what? Fuck it.
Please don't use the magic metal for this.
No. I'm just using my fucking gadgeteer powers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to just look at you guys and
This
say,
is.
I mean, besides, it's all a moot point anyway. As far as the red tape would be concerned, based off of our power set, we're not actually here super powered individuals anyway. She doesn't believe in magic, and magic doesn't work around her, so it's a moot point.
Hold on.
Wait, magic doesn't work around her?
I mean, it was incredibly hard to get a train in her office.
Why do you want us working with this woman? You understand, conductor, that most of us use magic. Most of us are, and I'm trying to keep my voice up, most of us are magic. What do you think is going to happen to someone like me or Tom here? Or heck, I don't know what even is up with capitalism if we go near her.
What scares me is that that's not even a power I wrote with her, so I'm she's probably even worse than what my original concept.
Yeah. I mean, I understand your concern, but again, like, there's no reason for us to be confrontational with her. We're all on the same team. We're trying to do this for the betterment of Chicago.
We also shouldn't be meeting up with her, especially on her terms.
I mean, that's why I made it so she can't possibly find us. I've told her that if she needs to get in contact with me, I gave her a specific set of instructions, and the only way we would come face to face again is if I saw her fulfill those instructions.
What instructions did you give her?
If she waits outside of the Lincoln Park entrance from 11:55 to 12 noon, I said I would contact her. There's a payphone there, which I would just ring up, and when she goes to answer it or anybody picks it up, I would ask to speak to the red tape. She'd come in, and then I would pick her up on a train when she tries to exit the phone booth.
So your plan is to kidnap the leading superhero in the city.
Kidnapping implies force. I would just say, please step into the train, and if she does, then she's done it willingly. There's no kidnapping involved.
Bring her where, George?
I mean, the magic train yard is a vast thing, and that's plenty of perfect place for us to talk.
You want to bring someone who literally weakens the fabric of magic into your magic station.
Maybe Detroit would be better.
I mean, I guess we could go to Detroit too. There's nothing magical about that place.
Exactly. I mean, I wouldn't mind stranding her in Detroit for a few days.
I'm not going to strand anyone there. Again, it's not a kidnapping. This is willful communication on both sides. That's how you build up a rapport.
George, do you know why Tom and I were so successful in what we did before you showed up with the train whistle? Before we were a team. We've been at this for a while. Been at this for years. Do you know why we've been this successful and why we've managed to operate for so long?
No, I do not.
Because we kept a low profile. Because we didn't let the cops know we existed. We did good from the shadows. We didn't need the police credit for it because we knew they couldn't always be trusted. You may not like to admit it. You may not consider yourself, but I'll own it. I'm a vigilante. Because we have the power and we need to do something right with it. And the right thing isn't always the legal thing. And you gotta learn that.
Rocco, can you honestly say that the city is in a better state than it was 5 years ago?
I'm not sure the answer to that one out of character.
Yeah, sorry to drop that one on you. Like that's Nick.
Things have been heating up and getting worse, but it's been getting very papered over in the official reports.
Okay, so I think the question is what do I roll to decide whether or not I think things have gotten better or worse, considering I am new to the whole hero thing?
I'll at least say this. I'm like, it may not seem better. I don't always know if we're always doing as much good as we could. And maybe we don't always make the correct decisions all the time. But I know it's better than what I used to do. I know it's better than what used to be the case. And I know it's sure damn better than letting the cops get their sticky fingers all over it.
And again, if we're working outside of the system, then there's no change to the system, which means the system will remain broken. You can't fix a broken train by staring at it from the outside and continuing to work elsewhere. You need to go in, get your hands dirty from the inside, find the broken parts, and fix it, and then get it back on the rails. That's the only way the system will ultimately work and fix itself, and then be able to move forward into the future.
No, you see, that's the wrong metaphor to use. It's not a clock. It's a body. The city is one thrumming, pulsing life force. And the crime, the cops, and the corruption, that's a cancer. When it comes to that, you got to eradicate it, dig it out, and make sure it can never take root again.
See, I think that right there is the source of where we disagree the most. I agree that the crime and the corruption need to be removed. But I don't think the cops need to be removed because there are good ones. And you can't group them in with the bad
Can you
ones.
ensure me that those ones are in charge? Huh?
I
Do you
can't.
know for a fact that the leadership of this city, where it all comes from, they're the good guys? I can assure you. You want to know why I was in the office that day? When you picked me up right before we went to the construction site? I was looking to see where the orders for things came from. And I found a lot of rot coming right from the top, George.
Then the head needs to be replaced. But they're appointed officials and elected officials. This can be done within the bounds of the law.
And what
I
makes
don't believe that this city is so far gone that it has to be brought back from the dead after we've killed everything in it.
and what makes you so sure that the red tape isn't part of that rot as well?
I trust my instincts.
And I
Just
trust
you-
mine.
George, I don't know how many cops interviewed me after I got shot.
How many?
Not a one. You know why? Because the folks that did the shooting paid him off. Regardless of how many good guys were there, none of them were able to cross that line.
And I've been on the other end of it as well, George. I've been the one doing the payoffs before. I can tell you that while there might be a few good ones, the rot spreads from head down. But Brass Hat, you can listen to us or not. Frankly, I'm getting a little frustrated, and it's your life, your business. Are you serious about helping us and doing the right thing? You might want to actually listen to people who know what they're talking about. I'm going for a walk. I'm going to pull on my coat and head out. I'm like, Tom, I'll meet you up at the stakeout site later, all right?
Sounds good. I guess should fill him in on how the stakeout's going to go.
I need some air.
I will sit back and listen.
So basically, the two of us either don't need sleep or don't need much sleep. We have basically a 2-day window we think that they're going to they're going to try to act on. We figure if we're there, we can send you basically the call when you and Foundry need to show up.
I mean, depending on the time of day, that might be tricky, but I'm confident we can manage that. I'll just have to schedule a business trip. That way I can be available overnight.
Sounds good. And basically, when we find when we spot them acting, we make the call. You can bring Founder in. With the two of us there, they should hopefully not be capable of moving past us, and they shouldn't be capable of
Okay.
they shouldn't be capable of basically taking us out before you guys get there.
I mean, it won't take us long to get there, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be the hope at least.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sounds like it's stakeout time.
Yep.
So, what I'm going to do for this, give everyone one roll for something they're doing to prep for this next scene.
Even if we're doing the stakeout itself.
It's for what you notice. Like, what do you notice? What do you realize? That type of thing.
Okay. I mean,
for the stakeout
feel like-
itself, the challenge is you're sitting there watching, and the problem is like you get a good eye on the prison itself.
okay. I think I guess I guess boosting makes sense here.
Yeah. Basically, it's an opportunity for each of you to give yourself a boost based off what you're seeing.
I mean, I'm gonna use, I think, invisibility and I mean, so stealth would be the better die, but I feel like investigation might get something more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna roll with invisibility and investigation.
Sounds good.
Oh, hey, that's a +2.
It's a +2. And I think the big one there is, like, you're watching the layout, the weird thing you notice, you're like, man, how are they keeping a guy like that in there with it being this lightly guarded? Something's got to be up in that prison.
You know, we were talking about that earlier. Also, how do you contain a guy that like can make explosions?
Yep.
I was not told whoever's in there can make explosions.
Oh yeah, his name's like Bazooka Bonzini or something like that.
Benvenuto.
Bazooka Benvenuto. He makes explosions with his hands.
Sorry, I was thinking moreover just what was the plan for the how are we getting there and how are we communicating.
Oh.
I'd forgot to mention the thing of like, oh yeah, this guy explodes.
I mean, are you telling me that in character? Because if you're not, I can go in blind.
I'll tell you in character.
If not, I would also have told you
Like,
because
you can
we're going to
point
be
at
at the
stuff
bar.
and fire explosions at it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I guess I'll go next, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing to prep?
Well, since me and Foundry are on standby, I'm gonna call us a train. So I'll switch modes. And I'll just like tell Foundry like there's a sleep car behind us. Taupe, and then Clarabelle are, you know, a food car and a sleep car respectively. So if you just park your mech on the top, you can take a rest and we can take shifts watching the layout. And in, you know, the engine room, there's going to be a layout of the city, and I'm going to indicate where the jail is so we can just keep an eye and see if either Tom or Rocco are signaling for us to come in.
All right.
So yeah, boost yourself using trains, and then switch. I guess this is alertness, Nick.
Yeah, it sounds like alertness.
Okay. That sucked. Well,
Sometimes
it's a
the dice
+1.
just have to hate Yizzy.
I mean, it's fine. I need a +1 for my quick switch, so that's fine. And I'm switching to Thomas's next stop. So Thomas will be running parallel to us in case we need to make a quick exit out of the sleeper car and then, you know, rush down into battle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn. Dan, you want it?
Sure. You don't know how much I can contribute to this, though.
I mean, self boost is also very simple and useful.
Oh, that's true. I guess I can just do a generic boost. Just single die.
Make
No,
a nice
no,
little
it's
gadget for yourself.
a roll of your choice. Like, you pick your 3 things that you do, but you are in green.
Oh, sure. I guess I'll throw together some kind of attachment for the mech that can help ablate explosions.
That sounds good.
I guess I'll use Gearhead for this, if I can. Oh, that's for overcomes. Never mind. Oh, okay. So 6 is what, a +2?
+2.
Yep.
Nice.
And yeah, just it's an action to prep for going in, because it turned out Especially, like, the stakeout is, they were going on Thursday, not Wednesday, but Jitters didn't know that.
I mean, that's fine. Again, I can wait.
Yeah, you two can wait. You see going, you get to see a bunch of guys scoping it out, but some of them are Italian, some of them are not. You're not really sure exactly what's going on.
Do I still get a roll or do I not?
You do still get a roll. I'm just giving you the information
Okay.
you have right now.
Okay, sorry. I wasn't sure if that meant we were done.
Nope.
Some not Italians, huh?
Yeah. Bunch of people are thinking about stuff.
It would be hilarious if all the gangs are trying to break people out same day. Just no one communicated. Everyone showed up for the same day on the schedule.
My guess is this is a move from the concierge of the mafia. He's not against using unconventional tactics to get what he wants.
All right, and good spirits. Please give me booster, or are you summoning a minion?
If I can summon a minion, I will start with that.
I will let you have a minion be summoned.
Okay, then I will start with a minion summoned because that is going to be better than a boost, most likely. It will also be a boost minion to start with, which, man.
Wow.
Woof.
The dice have returned with a vengeance.
I believe that is still a... Nope, that is a... oh no, that is still a D6. It needs to be a 0 or less to be a D4.
I mean, you don't have extremes, do you?
No.
Yeah, then you're fine.
Yep.
And also, it would be mid-die, so 2 would still be not a 0.
Yep.
Then you'd have a 0 and an 11.
Oh my god. Yeah, you would. So, actual day of the breakout. Again, you're keeping watch until pretty late at night. It's like 9, 10 p.m. Cars come by.
Can we actually have a little scene here? I actually have something I wanted to RP out with Sean, and this seems like a good opportunity.
Oh yeah, go for it. Absolutely.
Like, okay. All right, so Sean, I assume you kind of come on by my spot.
Yep, I'm going to be as a cat for the stakeout.
Yeah, that figures. I'm like, anything yet?
Nah, I shake my head. Haven't seen a lot of people around, but it doesn't look like anyone who's going to start something.
Yeah. Nothing so far. Hey, Tom, can I ask you something?
I mean, you just did, but go ahead.
Fair point. I know I haven't really pried into it because it doesn't really matter that much, but how did you exactly bring me back that day?
Well,
The dog mentioned when we were fighting that you did a good job with this one, referring to me. Have you done this before? Made more people like me?
nothing like you. I summon my spirits to stick around for a little bit, but never something permanent like you. What did with you? It's not really my regular magic or fully my magic. There used some that I had acquired before I left home.
Yeah, and I take out the coin and kind of flip it once.
Yeah, guy took my from probably not going to be the happiest about it, but he should have expected it and prepped it for it.
Is he gonna be seeking it out at some point?
Yeah. I mean, I can't see him going all the way across the ocean just for that little thing.
Hopefully. I mean, the dog did show up.
Yeah, that's more than I'd expect, but his job does send him out places. He's given targets to hunt, and that will send him all over.
Yeah,
Lords don't really like leave their place unless it's something real big.
he's hoping. Well, that's a conversation for another day. Not actually what I wanted to ask you. So, this magic works kind of like with your spirits, right? Sort of.
Yeah, much larger application, but yeah.
But your spirits never last, right?
I mean, I'm only some of the. Yeah, they're here for a short time. Their soul's their own. I'm just having them, paying them to stick around for a bit longer.
We've been doing this a couple years now, right?
Oh, I think so. Times. I don't really keep track that way.
Right. No, I get you. But I've been thinking about that, especially with this coin here. Am I? How long do I have?
Nick, can I roll for that, or would I just know?
Or maybe you don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
think it's actually you.
I
You're
don't
not.
know.
He's lasted longer than anything else so far.
Well, I'll be honest, Tom. I know I'm on borrowed time. I don't know how long with what you did to me. You shouldn't have been even with your powers. You shouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah, well, as said, that was with I don't know exactly how long that will last. That was with the Lord's powers, and Lord's powers, they've made deals for giving people more time before, sometimes really long time, but
But not
no one
forever, right?
stays. No one, it never forever. Sometimes they think it's forever when they when they first sign it, but there's always something.
I got no delusions about that. I can feel that I am not supposed to be here, you know? Like, I can always feel that other world inside me, always trying to pull me a little closer to it. I just was hoping you could tell me how long I might have so I can make sure I do what's got to be done before I go, you know?
Well, spirits stay anchored. A living body houses a spirit, and a spirit will stay anchored in the body for a bit after death if no one does anything. Um, Usually people try to do things just to make sure spirits move on peacefully and all that, or might do other things depending on their nature. But yours the magic. When I put your spirit back in it, kind of use the magic to redo. I think to redo that binding. It's not perfect, and it's not. I doubt it's gonna last forever, but I think we'll see some signs before when it starts to fade before it goes completely. I don't think it will just unravel instantly like that.
Good. I'd rather, like I said, I don't think I'm afraid to go at this point, you know? Like, I already went once. It's can't be worse than that. But I
I
gotta
mean,
make sure I get certain things done. I can't leave the city like this, and I can't leave. I can't leave my messes the way they were, you know? Not if I ever want to really rest.
yeah, can't tell you too much. I know. As far as I've been told, the other side's supposed to be good, or at the very least, what's right.
Uh, well,
But I'm not the one that carries people over. So,
listen, if it's based on my own belief system, I'm not going to a good place when I leave here, Tom. And I think I've made peace with that. I've done too many bad things to too many people. I just need to make sure I set things right before I go to that, you know? The very least I can have very least I can know I did something before I went.
well, I can help with you with that, but I think the immortals look on things a little too black and white too many times.
Yeah? What do you mean?
I mean, okay, so you guys have good and bad, and like we kinda on my part to do too. There's different roles and different things, but like nothing, and there's like the different rules and laws, the different blessings and curses you get based off what you do and what actions are taken, but like nothing's 100 one way or one way or one way or the another. Like, oh shoot, what was dog's name? What was the name of the wolf? Where is that?
Molin the Hunter.
Like Olin the Hunter. He brings death. He brings criminals in. Very scary guy. Would probably be one of like the ones that your kind generally don't want to interact with or talk to, but like, if from the perspective of like the court and its laws, he's doing good. That's what his role is, and that's what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people do think that way. I don't know. I guess I don't. Let me be clear. I don't think I think in the way a lot of people think about good and evil, black and white. I think about it in terms of pain, in terms of harm that's done, and I think about all the harm I've done, and how I'm just trying to make sure I do some good to balance the universe out. To cause less pain and to prevent pain. Think if I can just make it, if I can get rid of the things that I made that I'm responsible for that caused that pain, then I think I might have done all right.
Eh, I'll to each their own. I think should try and light it up a bit, and I will somewhere from somewhere hand off a bottle to you.
Yeah,
Um,
careful there.
though
You
I
start.
think your serious nature was probably what Milgram was talking about more than how you're put together. I think he was more of talking on a good job of with how much more serious you're taking these things. At
Yeah, I
least that's
guess.
kind of what took it as.
I guess so. I'll take a swig. It doesn't really affect me. I can't really taste it, but it still goes down nice. All right.
Yeah, there's things you do for the ritual of it more than anything else.
Cheers to that. All right. Should some stuff start happening?
I was gonna say, to me and Dan want to do a quick scene, or
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't have a whole lot in my brain apart from what we already kind of discussed during the earlier scene.
oh well. I was going to like come in from like seems like all quiet so far. Foundry, I've always wanted to ask you, like between you and me, we seem like the most normal members of the group.
Oh, this is a good conversation. I want to hear this.
Like I just kind of had these powers given to me, and you say that you got your powers because you were shot. Could you elaborate on that? Like we've worked together for months now, and I feel like I barely like really know about you.
Well,
What
I
happened?
until then I was just a factory hand. I mean, I got paid well enough. I did good work. I had to help fix the machine sometimes, but I was just another blue collar guy.
But you've always had an
But
acumen for building stuff, right? Like you couldn't have put something like this. I'm gonna say, gesturing out the window at your mech, together. Like it's not like inspiration suddenly struck and you were able to make that out of nothing. You've always been handy. I mean, that was your job, right?
yeah, of course, I kind of grew up around machines and fixing cars, all sorts of stuff. It's just kind of always been there.
But here's, I guess, my question then: if you were shot and you claim you saw like a bunch of corrupt cops not all looking the other way and not willing to do anything to help you out, like, uh, was anybody else hurt? Like, what switched in your mind that made you say, you know what, I'm, you know, this is an unjust society and I'm going to do something about it. And then the first thing you do is build a mech and then go out into the streets and try to, save people. I mean, it's admirable, but I feel like there's a few missing steps there. Like, what drives you? What makes you want to do this? What makes you step into that mech and, want to help save Chicago?
Well, I mean, it definitely started when I got shot. The Irish came in, and I guess I still don't know what exactly was going on with the factory. I have my guesses, but nothing concrete. And I guess they didn't like what the foreman had to say, and started getting violent. I tried to step in, and I don't know what the hell kind of gun like that was, but it wasn't anything normal. When I woke up, my arm couldn't move, but I could move metal around some. At first, I didn't. I mean, I was a little confused about the powers and everything, but it didn't seem as important. I figured this is a big deal. I should go to the cops, and I just kept getting the runaround.
And they
They,
did
ne-
nothing.
they never even looked into it, as far as I could tell. At first, I figured I would just try to go back to life as normal. I couldn't really work as well anymore, so my pay went down. I won't lie, I was a little bitter. I saw people started going to protests, and at first I just kind of joined up as myself. But have you ever been to one? Have you ever been to one of the protests on the streets?
I can't say that I have, no.
It's it's hell.
Is it hell
Just
being in the protest, or is it just because people are making it miserable for you? Like,
as soon as we can be as loud, we can be as peaceful or agitated as we are, but as we want. But as soon as the cops see anything they can justify going after us, they will. People getting beaten, shot, kicked by horses. Saw a couple guys get run over by a Model T. And after a while, I couldn't take it anymore. I had to figure out something to keep these people from getting the shit kicked out of them every time we tried to speak up. So I one of the protests, we managed to slash the tires on one of the police cars after it had run that guy over, and kept the
and you,
cops from getting it back. And
and you
that was
decided
the
and
that
you
was the
decided
start.
and you decided the best revenge was to make their car able to walk upstairs.
Well, I figured if I could make something big and metal and scary, it might keep the cops away. I could maybe shield people from some of the worst of it, and it just kind of naturally evolved from there. After a while, people started calling me a people started calling me a vigilante, and gave me a name in the paper. And I can't say I had any reason to not go with the flow. Fought a couple supervillains, met some other vigilantes, and eventually ended up here.
I know we're labeled as vigilantes, but what you're doing to protect people, that your heart's in the right place, and that's what the police, what the heroes that Chicago is saying, that's what everybody should be doing. We need more people like you in society to be willing to step up. It's the only way, we can make a truly better change for the city.
I don't disagree, but it's hard to ask people to step up. Not everybody can put on a suit of armor or a mask.
Yeah. No. But all things considered, Foundry, I'm glad you're here. And I'm gonna, grasp you on the shoulder like in a camaraderie way. Do I notice you wincing at all if I hit your bad shoulder and I don't realize it's your bad shoulder?
No. So if you're actually hitting my shoulder, you're gonna basically hit the the metal like brace around it.
Oh, I'm gonna hit that and like your bad arm, right? Did they ever get the bullet out?
They did, but I don't know all the medical jargon, nurse, some combination of big complicated Latin words that means I can't move the arm. I can't move my upper arm normally. So anytime it does move, it's just the metal pushing it around.
I mean, you lost motion in your arm, but you can now move metal. I mean, I don't know if I'd want that trade-off, but I think that's a pretty good consolation prize.
It's not the worst one in the world, but between you and me, would have rather not gotten shot by a bunch of two-bit mobsters.
I've never been shot, so
I don't recommend it.
I don't want to go through it, but I sympathize.
I appreciate that.
Also, Nick, at the tail end of this conversation, is there anything I would have heard of peripherally about like a bullet that could possibly give people powers? Would that be magic related?
I'm gonna go with you have no idea where to even start on this.
That's perfectly fair. Well, all right, I'm just going to look at Foundry and say, well, we just got to keep doing what we do best, trying to, protect the people who can't protect themselves.
We'll do our best.
And I'm just going to like sit back down and stare at the model set and see if there's any movement for the jailbreak.
Mm-hmm. So on movement for the jailbreak.
Oh no, it's starting.
So the thing that actually did first is the stick I'm noticing. What the fuck's that guy doing on the roof of that building? Not actually at the jail, but kind of near it. That's a little. And he just sort of jumps down and cuts the power line to the jail. All the lights go out, just as a couple of cars come around the bend.
I'm whistling for the conductor.
I think we're just already there.
Yep.
All right.
All aboard.
Showtime, gentlemen.
Let's do it.
We'll kind of yawn, stretch, and then shapeshift from cat to hero disguise.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go crash a party.
Yep. Because you get down, the cars start pulling around, and you just see the guy who cut the power lines just take out at a run and shoulder charge his way through the wall to the courtyard, courtyard of the jail.
Oh boy. Does this guy look familiar at all?
Yeah, he does.
Is this Jimmy?
It's Jimmy.
Oh boy. All right. You gave me like kind of curse under my breath.
Huh?
They brought in Jimmy.
Jimmy? Who's Jimmy?
Right. You weren't there for that part. Come on, let's move. I'll tell you on the way. That right there, that massive muscle that just plowed through that wall, is Jimmy Chiasatori, or better known as Jimmy the Shark.
Yep. So are you following through the pool, or are you taking a different way in?
We should probably try to intercept him.
We have a magic train that can literally fucking go anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. We should probably try to intercept him before he gets in further. He has the muscle to like break this guy out.
So as he's running forward, I guess the train will come in perpendicular and try to stop him.
Okay, so Nick, I have a question for you. Have I interacted with Jimmy since my old mob days?
No, you have
I feel
not.
like I haven't, so he does not know who I am. And I'm actually going to make that a very clear point. I'm like, listen, very important, the whole secret identity thing right now. The mafia does not know I am the boogeyman. They do not know about me now, and I want to keep it that way. We clear on that, brass hat?
Why are you looking at me? I've never given
Have-
away your secret identity at any point in time.
Yeah, have any of us messed up and called someone the wrong name during a fight?
Capitalism.
Because if we did, I feel like that would have been
It's
me.
fair. Just, you're right. And I do trust you on this. Just, I need it very clear. As long as I can preserve it, they need to know I do not even have a connection with the mob or the mafia. We good on that? To them, I'm just the boogeyman. Their boogeyman.
I trust you.
All right. Then let's go shark hunting.
All right. So you guys jump in the way of the mafia going deeper into the prison.
All right. Do we just kind of pile out of the train?
You all pile out of the train. James was like, "All right, who the fuck is you?"
Are you plural? Please use proper English.
I'm gonna fucking bite your nose off.
You're Jimmy the Shark, right?
Yeah, that's what they call me.
Pleasure to meet you. They call me the boogeyman.
You don't seem too spooky to me.
Yeah, that's what they all say at first. Now you gonna be a good little boy and go home. Mind your manners, or do we gotta spank you?
Oh boys, this was fun. It's gonna be a good time.
Oh,
He just sort of licks his lips. I wonder what fire tastes like. Bet it tastes spicy.
come on and try it, big man.
All right. So, who's grabbing for section? As a note, also, you have two overcome things that you may or may not want to do, which is turn the power back on and break the escape cars.
All right. We do not have our AoE machine tonight,
Nope.
so I guess we'll have to make do.
Mm-hmm.
How do we want to start this this dance off, gentlemen?
I mean, I can start with the power.
Okay. I almost think the escape cars are the better way to start, though.
I mean, I can go after the escape cars. I have good dice for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have good dice for either of these overcomes because
Nor
they're
do
not
I.
really magic or chaos based.
Yeah, nor do I. So I guess this is Sean and I deal with the crew here, and you guys try to like do some overcomes.
As a note, congrats again for right now of no civilians on deck for you guys have to worry about.
Oh, good, excellent.
I noticed that, which is why I said I can take care of the overcomes.
Okay. Do you want to start the party out then, Izzy?
Sure. So Nick, I'm gonna whistle for a train and head on over, and I'm gonna notice that since the power is out, the best way to do it is gonna probably be to like reconnect the line. So I'm just gonna have, as I'm running through, the train is gonna pick up the electrical line, and we're gonna try to like sail up onto the building outside and reconnect it. I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, oh man, if I only had, be like, wait a minute, and I'm gonna like go into the engine room and pull out like a crimp and see if I can reattach this wire while the train is holding it in place. I'd like to use principle of clockwork.
Sounds good.
Because it's a tool.
Yep.
And oh God, where's my let's see. Can I use awareness for this? Because I'm looking for exactly where the wires are supposed to be connecting to.
Yeah. For that reason, yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to assume alertness as well.
Actually, I
and
realized the cops are not currently on the initiative tracker, though they are in the scene.
An 8, success.
Regular success.
Full success.
Yeah, 1 minute. Let me find it. That is 1 on. Turn the power back on.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you passing to?
What do you guys think? Should I start going villains or?
I don't see a reason why not to just go them first. They might equilaterally spread their damage out before they realize what we're doing.
Yeah, I will pass to the lieutenants.
All right, lieutenants, you're gonna look over to Jimmy and just go, change of plans. Boss is like, yeah, you two go you two go handle this. I got these guys. Lieutenants are gonna change zones.
That crap.
Well, I know what I'm doing on my next turn.
So lieutenants, let me see here. Who are they gonna do? Yeah, they're gonna pass to Jimmy, who is just gonna dive into the pile. Everyone, Mr. C's over here.
Yep.
He's just getting in the middle of all of you as you just got out. And he's like, I've been looking to beat some fucking heads in. Just cracks his knuckles. Comes in swinging, knocking people into each other, and literally trying to take a bite out of Foundry and the Boogeyman.
All right.
I did mention he was a shark.
You did. You did say that.
Yep. All right. 5 damage and a -2 hinder coming at each of you.
Oh, he hinders?
And
Oh,
all of
good.
us?
Yeah, at all of you, including the minion.
Okay.
Okay. My minion is just dead.
He can attack
Yep,
all of us with that hit?
Yeah, he didn't hit Mr. C, who is still in this zone, but oh, I realized the cops in the towers are in the outside zone, even though I accidentally drew them in the inside zone.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to
He is also not actually active yet.
I did not know he had an AoE like that.
No, Mr. C is in the same zone, but he is not with the rest of you.
Oh, because it's a melee AoE then.
It's a melee AoE.
Okay. If I have a minion, remind me I'm not allowed to let enemies go first.
Yeah. But, sorry, I didn't know he could do that.
And,
yeah, I should have thought.
Yep. And I think he's gonna pass to Mr. Spicy. Boogeyman, you're up.
All right. Well, he can keep throwing those hinders at me all day long, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think if I hinder him, he AoEs, it only applies to one person, right?
Correct.
I think just hitting him is probably the correct decision then right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just going to Graven Grasp him then, all right?
All right.
So that's going to be Infernal, and I'm going to use Imposing for this.
Makes sense.
And just like kind of as he like bites me, like I'm gonna try to just like grab like snake like I'm just gonna like grab his jaw and try to like twist it and like fill it with like infernal fire.
Yep.
And I will be applying the hinder to this as a +2.
Sounds good.
That's a terrible fucking roll.
Well,
It's at least damage. It's at least damage.
That is 3 damage.
That'll be 5 damage after the bonus.
All right. He's gonna reaction defend and kind of just as this is happening, he's gonna try and shoulder check you to throw some of the fire onto Foundry. He completely defends and 6 infernal damage coming at Foundry.
Oh no, 6?
He deals damage equal to what he rolled on the defend.
Uh-oh.
Holy!
I'm sorry,
And the-
Dan.
And he just looks over and like, that lightened you up a bit. Jimmy has gained a persistent boost. +1. Which I'm just going to mark down up here for him so you can all see it.
Okay.
What is the boost for?
Dealing damage to Foundry.
Fun.
Or, sorry, actually, no, it is targeting Foundry is what this persistent boost is.
Okay.
He's tasted your blood.
He's tasted your blood.
And
It tastes like oil and
gas.
steam.
I was gonna say gasoline.
I'd say maybe past to minions.
Well, nope,
Yep,
it's not up to us.
Yeah,
What do
I think the minions are probably the correct decision here.
All right, minions are just going to kind of light it up at hero targets. You know what? Mr. C is not in the fight, right? No, they're just each attack one of you.
All right.
Just lighten it up. Boogeyman, 5.
5. All right.
Good Spirits, 6. Foundry,
Okay.
4.
You mean 2.
Mr. Conductor, 4.
Ow.
As they're unloading with Tommy guns. Fighting the mob. We're fighting the mafia here.
Yeah.
How dare they take my name in vain?
Mm-hmm. It's true. You know what, Foundry? They're giving it right back to you.
All right. So I'm gonna do the first overcome for destroying the cars.
Okay.
And I think the way we're doing this is I'm basically flinging Jimmy off of the arm he's latched onto and into one of the cars to crush it.
I like it. It's fucking perfect. Do it.
All right. So I have a -2. I'm gonna spend a couple hero points to negate that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Only a 4.
I think
That's still a
it's
success.
minor twist.
Yep.
That's a minor twist. Why didn't you use a principal?
Am I allowed to use a principal on this?
Yeah, it's an
overcome.
overcome.
Oh. What are my? I'm trying to think if my principles would actually apply for this.
What do you have? Gearhead?
I guess defend. I guess it would apply for defender.
Oh, definitely defender.
Oh,
Okay,
absolutely.
so it's an 8 then.
There you go. Complete success.
And Jimmy's in a car.
I'm just gonna clank the fists of the mech together to kind of taunt him.
All right, Jimmy is now over here.
I can't wait for him to chip a tooth when he bites into the magic metal.
Oh, if that happens, it's what it's gonna be when that happens. All right, Foundry, who's up next?
Let's see. So it's environment and then good spirits. I guess we'll do environment first.
All right. So this is a jailbreak. The environment is obviously the jail. Let's see here. Environment. What do you do?
Does one of the cops come out and have a leisurely conversation with Mr. Conductor?
No. So the cops up in the towers are kind of opening fire blindly when they hear fighting down in this area. It's not actually hurting anyone, but it's forcing everyone to take cover. -2 hinder to everyone in the yard.
All right.
Do I count as being in the yard?
Yes.
Okay.
So everyone in this zone has a -2 hinder because the cops are opening fire wildly and you're taking cover.
All right.
This includes the enemies.
Yep.
Cool.
Good spirits.
Let's see. I'm at a -4, so I'm not accomplishing anything. But I should roll something so it goes away.
Yeah.
You could try to do one of the overcomes.
Your -4 is getting clobbered real fast and then dodging machine gun fire.
You could try to do one of the overcomes if you think you can roll well enough.
Yeah, let me... You know what? Yeah, I think I might be able to make Principle of Chaos work. I am basically going to shout towards the various animals, rats in the areas of the thing of like, hey, I've been giving you some of my scraps for the past day. Lend me a hand and show the wires on those things.
So
Cars.
this is for the cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I would have loved so badly to see the rats like turn the car on and just drive away with it.
You know, we'll see how it goes. This is probably not doing anything because it's a -4. Yeah,
That's a
that's a
one.
1.
It's a
Do you
one.
want- Do you want the major twist?
I'll take the failure.
Okay.
And I'm going to change zones because I have leaping.
Because you have what?
Leaping.
Leaping. I have a movement power, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
can change.
Sounds legit. Who's up next? Good Spirit. Oh wait,
Okay, so we go back to the full thing.
I would like to go after Jimmy.
I mean, if you want, I can hand it to Jimmy, but
I mean, are we okay with that? Just giving it to Jimmy, guys?
I mean, we can give it to Jimmy, or if you want, like, give it to me so I can hit the cars again unhindered, and then give it to Jimmy.
Okay, why don't we do
yeah,
that?
sure. I'll hand it to Foundry then.
I want Jimmy to. I have a thing I want to do that I want to go after the villains for. Ideally, after all the villains, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna basically slide over to the second car and just put a fucking robot fist through it.
Yep, legit. That's gonna work
And,
real well.
Yep, and same principles before, same roll. Okay, fuck the cars.
Fuck the cars.
No one's escaping from here.
Nope.
No way in, no way out.
We have a way out.
True,
Yeah,
we have a
you
way
have
out. All right, and then come at me, Jimmy.
He just rolls. You're over here. And he's like, "Well, all right then. Got an interesting taste, big guy. Not sure if I like it, but let's see how you handle this." He's just charging you and punching the gut of the mech. This is definitely a smart man. However,
I mean, to be fair, the cockpit is in the chest.
However, you cannot defend or use any reactions against this attack.
He took my shtick.
He did take your shtick. That is 14 damage, and it's still melee.
Okay, so I take 12.
And that +1 is now a +2.
Okay. I might actually need some help against him. But at least the cars are dead.
Yeah, at least the cars are dead.
I got an idea for helping you, but again, I need to.
And he's passing to his lieutenants.
Fair.
Who won it? Let's see here. Roland overcomes the lieutenants. Yeah, the lieutenants go, shit, they're onto us, fuck, get, and they just shoot open the cell, and another guy steps out, like, good job, boys, I'll take it from here.
We got 2 villains in the scene now.
2 villains are now in the scene.
I suppose this was probably going to be very hard to stop.
That part was very hard to stop. They're gonna pass to Good Spirits, who's right in there for the party. Good Spirits?
Well, yeah. Well, I'm feeling a little outnumbered here. I'm going to go for... Actually... This, yeah, this is a max die hinder where I can split up, so... Let me... I'm going to go of the thing of, like, I'm feeling a little outnumbered here. Let me, call some friends. This prison has a few of them. And then, instead of that being, I am calling a bunch of spirits, I'm actually going to just be whatever rats, insects, etc. are in the area, and I'm going to go for hindering them.
Sounds good.
By having basically just a lot of vermin run at their faces.
Not the face!
That is a 9. What does a 9 equal?
-3.
-3.
Nice.
Should I do -1 to each? Or is it better for... I'm going to do a -1 to each.
Okay.
The problem is we don't know what the bazooka does yet.
Yep, we don't know what it does yet, so I'm giving all 3 of these guys a -1.
Sounds good. Who's up next? Good spirits.
Let's see. Lieutenants went... Let me look at who hasn't gone, because I think we do want to do passing back and forth. So I just went. It would now, I think, let's give it to... let's see what Bazooka does. This is probably going poorly for me, but let's find out.
Oh, you fucking... You know what? No. He's calling a, he's holding out his hand and, lighting a bunch of crap nearby on fire, sucking the flames into an orb in his hand. Just... You're getting hit by the flames as part of this, but it's not the point. Sean, he's trying to boost himself and also attack you. What would you like to apply that hinder to?
Let me check. Do I know if it's a persistent boost or a regular boost?
You have no idea yet.
Let's do the let's do the boost.
Alrighty then. No change from his roll. He has created himself a +3 persistent boost and attacked you for 4. The boost, he has an explosion in his hand.
Need to get the power back on so the sprinklers start working.
That's a good idea.
Oh fuck, I misread. I was for some reason looking at my min number, not my max number for health zones last turn.
Are you yellow or red?
I'm yellow, but I'm barely in yellow now.
Mm-hmm.
Damage apparently would have been the better choice because he apparently rolled really well.
Mm-hmm. And,
so who's he passing to?
He's gonna give it to the boogeyman.
All right. I don't like that the minions are going first. Darn it. Whatever, can't be helped. I'm going to do it this way. All right. I'm going to pull an Izzy right now.
Oh boy.
I'm spending 4 points to get a red into yellow.
Yeah, sounds legit.
Why is that an Izzy?
Because that's the thing you've consistently done almost every combat.
Yep.
I have no good yellows or greens.
That is a choice you made.
I'm bumping Gate to the Underworld. To yellow.
Yep.
I'm going to burn that +2 boost from before combat to cancel the -2.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to use my last point as a +1 to apply to this. And I'm going to be making some damage minions.
Sounds like a plan.
Ooh, that's a good roll. That's a 9. That's 9 minions.
Yep.
This is why I wanted Jimmy to go first so we wouldn't instantly kill them.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's just 9. So I just kind of again, rip into my chest and just start pulling ghosts out of it, which definitely are dead prisoners in this place.
Yup.
Jacob Marley.
Good spirits. Can you actually? I can drag in some minions for you.
But that's all I can do this turn.
Yeah, one minute. I'm gonna give these allied minions over to controlled by.
They are D6s.
Yep. 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna surround you.
There's your
Feels
minions.
appropriate.
There's your minions, Wex.
All right. Who's
Hey
next?
boys, meet the chain gang.
Mm-hmm. All right. Who's up next, Wex?
I think I'm just gonna give it to the. Let's give it to the environment next.
All right. The environment. Let's see. What is the environment doing this turn? Time to roll some dice. Hmm. That sounds about right. As part of the commotion, some more guys have gotten out of their cells.
Good. Pure chaos then.
Yep.
Hey, he had a green border for a second.
Yes, I dragged the wrong one. Yeah, so 3 more guys have gotten out of their cells. They act on the environment turn. I'm going to mark that with the green dot. Mr. C, you're up.
Second verse, same as the first. Except I'm going to whistle in and call the train to help me pass this. So, and yeah, I'm just going to be using like I just need a little bit more length, and I'm going to like call another train. They're going to grab the wire and just pull it on the track, connect it, and just like quickly crimp the wire down and be good to go. And yeah, I guess then I will. Well, let's make the roll first. Awareness, alertness, this. That is a 3.
Mm-hmm.
I will take the success with the major twist.
Ooh.
Did you have any bonuses, Izzy?
I had a -2 penalty.
Oh.
Success with a. Oh, I know what this is. What's your max plus min die?
11.
So you turn the power back on, and we're not prepared for what happens.
I get zapped.
No, it turns back on like normal. The lights shoot on, and just everyone feels a tremendous pressure pushing down on like your body, your soul. In this fight, a new overcome has shown up, by the way.
Okay.
Mr. Conductor has felt this before, and he's immediately distracted.
Oh no. Can we not have her show up for this fight?
Oh, she's not here. But any power die that comes from something supernatural or magical is reduced by 2 sizes.
Why?
That is D10 or above, or 1 size if it's D8 or above. You can overcome to break this, because now you realize, oh wait, that's how they're keeping people stuck in this prison.
Do the villains at least go through it?
Oh, the villains, if their powers are supernatural in origin, definitely have this problem.
But a lot of them are just guns, so...
Mr. C, on the other hand, is persistently you have a persistent distraction of -3 for, oh no, the red tape is here to help us.
Oh god.
I must find the red tape to get her to help us.
Yes.
So wait, Izzy has a persistent -3, including the downsized his power die by 2 sizes?
Yes.
Persistent -3 for bootlicking.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Izzy just doesn't accomplish anything for the rest of session.
Remember,
Yeah.
you're an overcome to destroy hinders.
Yeah, I
Else should overcome him to destroy this hinder, to be clear, but...
I mean, my D10s just dropped to D6s, so...
Yeah, same.
Like, I think we're all out of the fight now. I think we just lost.
However, the cops are now valid groups to pass things to.
I would like to point out I do have a D12 in awareness, which is technically not tied to my power, my
Yeah.
magical powers.
Yeah,
So
that
you have
is
a much
fine.
more likely odds to actually do the overcomes then.
Than
Yeah,
we do. Yeah, I'm down to
Yeah.
a D6 as well.
yeah. Shit. Okay, I need to get rid of my persistent -3 first, but go to the minions.
All right.
Also, I have a defend of 10. Or wait a minute. It wouldn't have fucking mattered. Never mind.
I think it is time for minion on minion violence. They are still hindered. Wex.
Yeah.
It is time for a bunch of guys to see whether or not ghosts died a bullet.
That makes sense.
3, 2, 1, and 4 damage coming at your minions.
I gotta roll that for them, right?
Yep, D6 for each. So,
I think 3 die, 1 downgrades.
yep,
All right.
2 downgrades and 4 dots.
Oh, did 2 of them survive?
Yeah, two of them survived.
Okay, so 2 died, 2 downgraded. That's
Yep.
not bad.
That
I
was
was expecting.
minions.
I was expecting far worse.
Mm-hmm. And lacking other options, they pass to the cops, who finally have lights on and suddenly see all of this nonsense.
Swear to God, if this overcome was so the cops could shoot us, Nick.
It's not so they can shoot you. So,
Just you.
running
Great.
from zone 1, you just hear Good Spirits, freeze, hands in the air. And, what?
If only we had radios to see how he was doing, but we don't.
Good Spirits just standing there being like, I can take all of you. There's no problems here. And the guys
Yeah,
in...
I'm retreating from this zone. I'm just not doing things. No.
They don't have escape cars. They kind of have to go through us anyways, you know?
Oh, they do. And out here, the guys in towers are now actually using their guns to shoot at people, but only people who are near each other. Which is to say, they're hitting the Boogeyman and one of his minions, Jimmy and Foundry, and 2 of the minions.
All right.
They're fairly equal opportunity assailants in this regard. Jimmy and Foundry are both taking 6, which Jimmy's attempting to defend. Oh, he actually has a much worse defend this turn. Yep, it's his status die. Oh, yeah, he has a sad defend this turn. Foundry, you're taking 6, and then Jimmy's throwing 3 at you, and that is the wrong thing for me to have hit. And,
Okay, so I take 2 and then 0.
And
Hold on, I'd like
Jimmy's
to-
also increasing his boost.
Hold on. Who else is being hit this turn, Nick? Before you keep going.
You and one of your minions.
Any other heroes?
No.
Then I'm gonna use I'm gonna try to prevent all that damage from you and use Whispers of the Dead on you. Dan, you take no damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Just kind of hear a little voice in your head like move now.
Yep. Then Boogeyman, you have 4 damage coming at you, and the minion right in front of you. Or actually, no, the minion in the lower right.
All right. Minion will make a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to defend you?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind not taking damage at this point.
I will look over, see you have issues, and let's see, what is my defend with? Oh, wait. Okay, I can defend in this mode. Hey, status dies don't downgrade.
No, they don't.
And intuition, Nick, I would argue, is not a power that comes from my a magic.
No, it is not. I agree.
I defend you 1.
It's not all things. You guys can be creative with getting things to work. And They knocked out one of the enemy minions and downgraded the other one.
Okay, and I think my guy made it, so he just downgrades.
Would you roll?
5.
Oh, yep, he just downgrades.
So I've got 2 downgraded minions and what? 5 minions at full power?
3 downgraded minions, 4 regular minions.
I have 3 downgraded minions? Oh, yeah.
Yep. The cops are passing to the environment.
Okay.
Also, Wex, I was going to drop you off over here so you're closer to Jimmy.
Yes, please do
You're
so.
in the same zone. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it's thematic. It's fun.
It does for
It's
burst
thematic
thing.
and fun.
Train
Ah,
launches
You
you.
kind of have declared it matters for burst powers.
Yeah.
That is fair. That is fair.
So yeah, I'll put you over here.
Yeah. I would like to go earlier this round if we can. I'm trying to now go before the guys kill all my minions off.
Well, I'd like to as well, so I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
just
yeah.
die.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just want to make sure we go before our minions can get wiped out.
So the answer is jailbreak continues, and these guys look a little beefier than the others from the environment.
Which guys?
The
The
D8s
guys in
over
the
here.
jailbreak in the middle zone.
Oh yeah, you should leave, Sean. You should definitely
Yeah,
leave.
I'm just. I thought I might be able to deal with the 2 lieutenants, but no, and
2 of the cops are knocked out in there.
yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
Just get out, regroup.
Yep. Well, they're not swinging at you, good spirits. They're swinging at the cops.
Yeah, but there's still so many of them. I'm at 11 HP, and I can't use any of my good powers.
Yep. I think at this point the environment likes Mr. C.
Okay.
Mr. C is going to look around and be like, "Oh, thank goodness!" But the red tape will be here. She'll be able to help us out. Looking around. Calling out, just be like, "Are you actually here? Are you going to help us?" And then realize, oh, the red tape is not here. But so it's left to us to restore order to this jail cell. I would like to use principle of order, and since I was looking around, I would like to use awareness and alertness.
Sounds good to me.
And you're trying to overcome the power sapper?
No, I need to get rid of this -3 persistent hinder on me.
That makes sense.
Otherwise, I'm actively useless. As opposed to when I'm usually passively useless. Nah.
That is a pass.
That's a 3.
And as if you're going to give you a nice one, you wander into the line of fire from the machine guns, take damage equal to your max die.
Okay, fine.
And the -3 persistent hinder is destroyed.
Okay. Hey, I'm in yellow.
I think we need to change some hero turns in a row right now, guys.
Yeah. I'll pass to you so your minions can go. We're not going to control initiative this round.
No, I'm going to give it to Sean after me, okay?
Yep.
So my minions are going to go. They're going to try to do a little crowd control themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have one healthy minion on each of the guys that are up.
Yep.
I think.
I'm going to go feed my dog real quick, but continue as...
And the others are coming with me. Jimmy's used his reaction this turn, hasn't he?
He has.
Okay. So they're all coming with me here.
Yep.
2 of them are going to hit me. One of the weakened ones and the powerful one are going to hit Jimmy.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to roll for the me first.
Yep.
Thanks, game.
Good job, Dice.
Woo! Okay, so I heal 2. And let's see what Jimmy's damage looks
Remember,
like.
it's a D4 and a D6 for Jimmy. Technically, rolled those against those two also, but those are allowable on D4.
Say again?
Remember, the weakened ones are D4s.
Right, no, right. I'm sorry. I should have rolled these. It didn't really matter, though.
It didn't matter for this, but D4, D6 against Jimmy.
Okay, 6 damage total, hopefully. It is infernal, so I'm hoping it maybe doesn't have resistance to it.
Oh, no, that goes through.
Yeah.
Can you roll the others against the minions first before you roll your attack versus Jimmy?
Yes. Let's 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
5, 3, 1.
5 is done.
Don't think it really matters which one it is.
3 is downgrade. It does matter because one of them was already wounded.
Oh, okay.
1 is downgrade.
Okay. And doesn't the other also downgrade because it's a minion?
But they all downgraded. The one that got hit by 5 is done. It's out.
Okay. So 2 downgrade, 1 just died, so there's 2 left in this room.
Yeah, there are 2 minions left in this room.
Okay, Dan, would you like some heals?
I mean, yeah, I'm out of red, so you might as well heal me up a little more.
Okay, Ferryman's Toll.
Yep.
Oh, this does suck because I have to use Infernal, so that's become a D6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to put Transmutation in because it's a D6. Still going to use Imposing and Yellow, so let's see what happens.
Yep.
Okay. Actually, it's pretty good. Not going to do a ton to Jimmy, but that wasn't really the point.
Yep.
Jimmy will take 1.
He'll take 1.
I will heal 4.
Yep.
And Dan, you'll heal 9.
Okay, that works. All right, so I'm at top of yellow now.
So, I think what I'm going to do is, Jimmy's probably, trying to throw a punch, and I'm going to just wrap it in chains and, throw a chain, at Sean and just, siphon, his life energy right into Sean. You can kind of see Jimmy's hand start to wither a little bit, and the
I
swing
think you
goes
were
wide.
killing Dan.
Yeah,
Oh, Dan, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan, yes. Sorry. And the swing just goes a little, kind of misses simply because it's weaker than Jimmy thought it would be. And then I, pull the chains out.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah. What's the matter, Shark? Slowing down? Not enough blood in the water for you? I'm going to pass to Sean.
Yep. All right, good spirits.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to change zones, and then doesn't particularly matter on order of these, but I'm going to see if I can do something to keep this from messing with my magic, and therefore everyone else's.
Yep.
Do I still get otherworldly mythos, or not really?
It is reducing powers, not qualities.
Okay. I don't have any non-supernatural based powers except for leaping.
That does not count.
So
Unless you're for real good reason.
nope. So doing that, and I'm going to be going off of, principle of immortality. Think about the things of Fae establishing places of power, that they're areas of rules.
Yeah.
With this for why this is not going to be dealing with this. And
Sounds
let's
good to
see
me.
how this goes.
Minor twist.
Yep.
That's better than nothing.
And
it's just that if I had one,
you stress your body and your power trying to reassert your reality over this reality. Damage equal to max die.
well, I'm almost unconscious.
I can try to heal you next turn.
If I survive till that point.
I got to defend.
Okay, I'm at 6 currently.
Yep. Who's up next?
We got to start giving I think we got to start giving it to minions or to enemies.
Yeah, let's give it to cops have already gone this turn, correct?
Nope, they were the last action last turn.
Give it to them before they die to all the minions.
That's fair.
All right. All right, so cops are going this turn. So let's do inside of the jail first, which is to say they're going to be shooting at the lieutenants. They're going to be shooting. 2 are shooting at the lieutenants, 2 are, and 1 at the villain, and 1 at the minions.
Nick, are we in yellow now, right?
Yeah, you're in yellow. Oh yeah, you're
Okay,
in yellow.
Oh, the thing hadn't progressed, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, thank you. Good catch. Good catch, Wex. Thank you very much. Bazooka's going to get shot. The lieutenants do not downgrade. Oh, I need a D4. And this random jailbreak guy downgrades. That were the cops inside. The cops outside who have machine guns. They're still shooting at groups. Okay. They're probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are spraying and praying the group that is Jimmy and all of you guys. So I'm going to roll dice to see who they hit. 2 minions are what get hit in your big group, Wex.
All right.
5 and 3.
What?
5 and 3.
Can I choose which minions?
They are 2 of the injured minions.
Okay. Well, I mean, one cannot save that.
5 just goes down. The other one gets hit for 3.
Okay. He saved.
Yeah, he saves. He's good.
Well, he downgrades, but
He
No,
downgrades. So.
he can't. He's already a D4.
Oh, do you actually have to like finish him off at D4s?
You have to finish him off.
Hell yeah, little guy.
Cop number 2, continuing to spray and pray at these 2 minions who both downgrade. Most of the cops are just shooting like groups of targets, which means they're primarily shooting minions right now. Wex, roll me a D6. 3 damage is coming at this minion.
All right.
Oop, enemy minion goes down.
Oh, he goes down, or is he
just downgrades?
Okay, yay.
Yeah. That was a pretty good turn for cops. Cops vaguely on your guys' side right now, and rather, they're on the environment side than your guys' side. Who would you like them to pass to?
I mean, so did the cops in the other room go?
Yeah, they already went.
We may. I'm for Bazooka.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Sure.
Bazooka has to deal with some of the cops still. Let's kind of maybe like. I don't think we're in the room, so we can't see him. But or can we see him from here?
No.
he's probably gonna kill those. If finish off those.
He's
cops.
gonna kill them anyways, so let's at least have him waste his action doing that.
Yeah.
I say Bazooka.
Sounds good.
Fair.
Bazooka goes, and he adds 1 to the overcome tracker to break the problem.
Wait. Oh, he's trying to solve it?
Yeah, he's solved that problem. He doesn't
act
want his
either.
power sapped.
Oh, so he actually has magic powers. Okay.
He
Well,
has supernatural
supernatural.
powers of some sort.
Okay. Ooh, well, we get a free person trying to overcome things from now on, as long as we like manage this carefully.
Yep.
Man, this would have been even better if like I had been able to fight him with his power suppressed instead of the shark guy, but that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
I mean, you could run over and try attacking him.
Yep, you have moving power. You just go in there.
Yeah, I can stick
I-
with Jimmy if you want.
I can, but yeah, I mean, are you guys gonna be able to handle Jimmy?
I can stick with Jimmy.
Okay.
All right, Jimmy is going hog wild. He's like, you want to see? He's trying to grabbing your chains and swinging around to use the boogeyman as flail against everyone else out here because he gets past
course.
you next.
That's fair.
He is not. He doesn't seem like he notices anything bad going on.
I mean, Jimmy's a very focused guy.
Yeah, he is. Ooh, he did not get a great roll though. 5 damage at each of you and a -1 hinder.
What does each of us count as?
This grouping of you and the 3 minions and Foundry.
Okay, so not Good Spirits is out of range then.
Good Spirits is out of range. Jimmy is melee.
Okay. All right. You said 5 damage.
Yep, 5 damage at Boogeyman, Foundry, and the 3 minions that are right next to Jimmy. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
Foundry. Yours is 8 damage. And his persistent goes up to +4, and he has a persistent +1 against the Boogeyman now.
I don't care.
Foundry,
Okay.
do you want me to
Hold
defend
on,
you?
do you want me? I do have a reaction defend. Do you want me to use it on you, Dan, or should I save it for Sean?
Save it.
All right.
I also have a defend for Sean, so.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna keep Sean. We're keeping you up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right. So 5 damage. I took the 5. I don't think my 2 small minions can take this.
Nope, they just go poof.
My big one might have a chance. He is the fucking man.
He is a fucking man. And yes, at Foundry, 8 damage going at you. If you have reactions, you can use them against this one. Foundry?
And
Oh, yep. Okay. All right, we're gonna go leaping right into this shit.
Yep.
And all right, so these two guys are with bazooka, right? The two D8s.
Yep, the 2 lieutenants are with bazooka.
All right, we're gonna start off with explosive attack.
Oh boy!
So that's gonna be has to be leaping plus close combat plus that. Okay. So 10 to bazooka, and then 5 to one of the lieutenants, and 1 to one of the lieutenants.
Sounds good. He's gonna actually take that on the chin. Lieutenant that takes 5 downgrades.
You can get back in that cell whenever you want.
All right. Who's up next, Foundry?
Let's see.
Jimmy just went too, right? Like he should be down on the track.
Jimmy's at the bottom.
Okay. Oh, why are there 2 Jimmys on the?
No. I have a separate Jimmy for tracking who he has persistent boosts against.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay. I'm gonna give it to. I guess I'll give it to lieutenants that I just punched.
I'm just tracking villain boosts up top, so you guys can see it. Give it to lieutenants, eh? All right, so they're just gonna shoot at you, like really.
Okay.
Bazooka's gonna go. No, guys, 1 minute. Let me help you out here. And he's gonna throw explosions into one of their guns, and now he's shooting explosions at you.
Okay.
He uses reaction to buff an ally's attack.
Okay.
Asshole.
Yes, very yes. So Foundry, the buffed attack is 15 damage.
Oh.
Does it still count as physical?
It still counts as physical. The weakened attack is 4 damage. Or the regular attack is 4 damage.
Okay, so I take 11 and then 0, so he put me in red. Good job.
Just be careful, okay?
Look.
Oh, we're good.
Bazooka has one job and he's very good at it.
Buffing the shark.
Oh no, if he was buffing Jimmy, it would be bad. But yes.
Yeah, we kind of got to keep them away from each other, I think. So
That's
Dan
what I'm working on.
Dan being there is actually fairly helpful.
Yep, and he's gonna be nice to you and pass to the one minion that's left, who's gatting Wex's minion.
All right.
4 damage coming in against your D4 minion.
He can save.
He's gone.
He's gone. Which means Good Spirits has control of initiative.
I mean, these minions did exactly what I wanted them to do.
Yep. They absorbed a lot of fire from you guys.
That was the plan.
Aren't there still 2 here or no?
Yes.
Yep,
They're not
still
all
have
of
2
them,
left.
but they're mostly gone at this point.
I have control of initiative.
Yep.
The problem of if I do the overcome instead of bazooka, he then is
He's blasting Foundry. You guys know that much.
But,
well,
okay.
but if I don't do the overcome, then bazooka might take the overcome instead of blasting Foundry, wouldn't he, or no?
No.
No, because Bazooka's busy now.
How do we have
Okay.
How do we have 2 overcomes?
Bazooka gave you one. He used his villain turn to make it overcome.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I will do the overcome then.
Remember, we have
Same
control of the
case.
turn, so we can go before they do a lot of damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Just do not. Or, well, that's still d6. Have a lot of stuff can do at the moment. Also, right, that's a d6 as well. I forgot that I'm in red. So let's see. Let's roll that. Let's re-roll that d10
Mm-hmm.
because reliable,
Yeah, there you
and
go.
that will be an 8.
That is a complete success.
So our powers are all back up.
Yep. And you managed to figure out at least a little bit about. Apparently, the cops have something that nullifies powers.
Yeah, I'm not particularly happy about that. So now we go back to initiative, and I can select anyone other than myself.
Yep.
I am going to select Boogeyman. I
Just
would
reading.
also like to potentially go semi-early in the turn just to ensure I get to do stuff before I go unconscious.
Well, no, I'm going to try to heal you.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Okay, so the minions are going to go first. Do we have any enemy minions left in the room?
There is one. He is over here.
I'm going to send him at the one that the most healthy one's going to go against the remaining minion.
Yep.
The other one's coming to me.
Sounds
They're going
good.
to hit me, and then I'm going for Jimmy.
Sounds perfect.
Okay, so D6 against the enemy minion. We'll start with that.
Roll it.
4.
So
It's
roll
done.
max.
He's got all right. The villain mooks are out in this room.
The villain mooks are gone.
I'm going to have the two guys hit me for D4s.
Yep.
All right, 5 damage healed.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I'm trying to keep myself high up on health, and I'm going to use Ferryman's Toll again
Sounds good.
with my full infernal die at this point.
Yep.
And I'm attacking him, so I'm that hinder is going right into this attack.
Sounds good. Are you? Here's a question: are you doing it on the attack or?
All it says is, listen, I'm not really trying to hurt him a ton, so it doesn't really matter if I hurt him or not. The way it's worded, Nick, is whenever I attack an enemy that has inflicted a penalty, I can just treat it as if it's a bonus.
Okay, yeah, that is going to be on the attack against him then.
Yeah, this is an attack.
Yep.
So he'll take 2.
So he grabs that and goes, I think I figured out some of this. And your attack's gonna finish resolving because I'm assuming you're healing Good Spirits 5.
Yeah, and I'll heal 1, and Good Spirits gets 5.
So Jimmy defends against his attack, rips the chain off of his wrist, and yeets it into Good Spirits' head for 6.
I'm gonna defend Good Spirits.
No, don't. I'll defend him.
You got him? Okay.
Got him.
Why are there 2 of me now?
Because he now has a persistent +1 to attacking you.
Okay. I will see what the defense roll is before I then subtract any health. So that is 4. Still gained health.
Technically.
Yep.
Okay.
That was Jimmy's reaction.
If you want to pass it to Good Spirit so he can summon some stuff,
Yeah,
I can lay down a defense for the entire group, and we can just tank this round.
Okay, that's probably a good idea. All right, so yeah, Sean, I'll give it to you, and then let's give it to Izzy.
Okay, sounds good. I am going to be summoning ones. I think I'm going to see what the rolls are first, but my current plan is 1 boost, 1 defend. Because that seems like what's going to be a little bit more needed at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
The 10, that's going to be a D10 minion. And the other one is, what is that, a 3? So, yep, that's going to be a d6. I will make the d10 the boost and the d6 the defend one.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just throw those out there. I don't suppose I can keep them separated on the field since I know the cops go after groupings.
Sure, keep them separated. They use magic. They don't need to be in melee to hit things.
Yep. So I'm just going to toss them a little bit away from me.
Mm-hmm.
So we all stay that way. And then I will pass to Mr. Conductor.
All right. Well, Mr. Conductor has been trying to fix this power and is just like bewildered at everything that's been going on. He's gonna blow into his whistle to summon a train passing by. So we'll start off with quick switch, or I'm sorry, fast track. So I'm gonna burn the +1 bonus that I created for myself at the beginning of this when we were in our stakeout. And I'm going to switch as I land on the ground. I'm going to blow into the whistle again. A bunch of portals are going to open up. Train tracks are going to just like litter this train yard, and everybody is going to end up on some kind of either a train or a caboose or a moving hand cart.
Yep.
And I'm going to be defending all my allies as they. So any enemy attacks are just going to be like slightly out of range.
Sounds good.
Okay, so let's see. We are now in passing this. And I would like to throw a +4 into this.
That only defends one person an extra amount.
Ah, crap. All right. I'll do that anyway for good spirits.
Okay.
So I'm defended how much?
Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to throw a +1 hero point into it because I'll keep it in case I need to use my reaction defend upgraded.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you a +1, and let's see, this is remote viewing plus alertness plus this.
So how much is it for?
So everything is defended 4, except for good spirits, who is defended 5 against each attack until the beginning of my next turn. So I should also be at the end of the next round's order.
Yeah. Hey, Dan, how hurt does Jimmy? Or not? Sorry, Nick. How hurt does Jimmy look?
Barely.
Great.
You mostly haven't been hitting him.
I know. Well, we've been trying to control, so he's the only threat in the room. You know.
Yep.
Which he is now.
He is, and boy is he a threat.
Yeah. And with that, I guess I will pass to.
I mean,
throw to the shark.
Okay.
You pass it to Jimmy? All right.
Yeah. Might as well.
Jimmy, just go. Oh. You know, something smells real good just showed up. Sorry, spicy guy. I'm gonna go taste your friend over here. He's just gonna jump over the boogeyman and the minions to land on the train Good Spirits is flying in. So, is he? You heard earlier that he can attack. It ignores defend and reactions, right?
Oh, right.
I missed that. I remember.
I am
forgot
just
that.
dying. Okay.
Yeah, you're getting hit for 10. As Jimmy jumps down and bites down on Good Spirits.
And that ignores the existing defense, or no?
Yep, it ignores defend and reactions.
We can't react to defend him.
Yep. So I'm just out.
Sorry, Sean. We tried.
I was completely useless the entire scene.
Oh, your
You
minions
got a bunch of
don't go away.
overcomes done.
Yeah. Do your minions go away?
The minions are still here.
Yep. For now.
They're probably going to stick around for a while, I'm going to be honest. Because Jimmy has very little reason to finish them off.
And also, miniature figure token should be the cat one at this point.
Yep. He's like, oh shit, that's what cat tastes like? Cat tastes delicious. Hey, guys, we should start serving cat at the. Oh shit! All my guys are done. Jimmy, the brains that he is gonna pass the cops. We're gonna have one shoot at the boogeyman and two are shooting at Jimmy. Boogeyman and one minion, 4 damage each.
Okay.
You take 0.
We both take 0.
What?
They
Both
take
take
nothing.
0.
Yep. Jimmy's taking some, and well, rather, Jimmy's gonna react to that. He's gonna throw. He's gonna dodge around in a weird and confusing way, but throw 6 damage at Mr. C.
Is this defendable?
Yeah, but Mr. C is now on the persistent plus damage track.
If he does 0 damage, do I still get that +1?
It's if he attacks you.
Ah, okay.
Do you take no damage from that?
I take 2.
I mean, there's no one else for me to use my defend against this round.
If you want, I mean, it's
Yeah, I'll let you take the 2 just in case initiative doesn't work out well for us next turn.
okay.
And again, the cops are the cops are passing to the environment. What am I saying? The cops are passing to the environment.
Mm-hmm.
Who is? Oh boy, environment is calling in backup.
That could be really good or really bad.
Which to say, there is now a D10 lieutenant cop in the zone with Foundry and the rest of them.
Hopefully he shoots the escaping criminal.
Team, who is the environment passing to? It is going to be kind in this regard.
I need to go before Bazooka because I need to try to negate the minions.
Right, yeah. Let's have Dan go.
Foundry,
So-
get away.
I kind of have to YOLO Swaggins this a little bit, but I think I have to go with my red power, even though it does damage me.
You could
Yeah,
leave the zone
this-
right afterwards, Dan.
This is YOLO Swaggins time.
Yeah, but Dan, you could use it and then come back and join us. Like, you do have a movement power.
Yep.
True. All right. Let's go for it.
Yep.
Question: do the other guys on the left side of this area count as nearby?
For the sake of you lighting the entire room on fire, I'm going to say yes because you're indoors.
Okay.
You get to be picky and choosy who you hit.
It says it says multiple nearby targets, so it sounds like I get to pick the targets.
So you could avoid the cop.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hurt the cops. All right. I'll also let's see, and I won't spend my boosts. All right. So let's see what we get. Okay, that was fairly mediocre.
7 damage to each is auto knock out all the minions.
Yeah. So all right. So 7 to all of the criminals,
Yep.
and I take 3. And then the everyone who is not downed by that is hindered by 1 because of endurance fighting.
Nice.
Could you describe the hinder? It may be important.
I'm gonna go with the combination of fire and smoke and stuff is just choking and making their lives very miserable.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then let's see. Well, if I jump out, Jimmy's probably just gonna kill me, but I'm also probably just gonna get shot until my armor breaks here. So I guess we'll pop out.
All right. Who's up next?
I'm gonna give it to the D8 so that Bazooka doesn't get a chance to buff them, or if he does, it's man, that
Sure.
one lieutenant hasn't downgraded at all.
No, one of them downgraded, the other one did not.
The 8 saved, damn.
He rolled a 7.
Damn it.
Which is to say, they are spending their turn running out of the prison full of cops.
Okay.
That's all they do. And then Bazooka's gonna rocket
I mean,
jump
they
out.
can only move one zone, right?
They can only move one zone. Like, they spend their entire turn moving zones. And they are not heroes, so they don't get the benefit you guys do of doing something useful on the other side.
Hooray.
Bazooka, on the other hand, has leaping and, leaping / flying, and Rocket jumped his way out of the building.
Oh, is he gone?
No,
Oh, no.
he isn't with the Reds. He's like, oh, shit, Jimmy, I thought you would have finished these guys off already. All right. Let's see here. You look spoopy. Hey, man, what is your status die right now?
It is a D8.
Okay. He's gonna say, all right, well, let's see how this goes. Hey, shooting boogeyman.
All right.
4. $10 damage and a -1 hinder.
I
Defend.
love these tenders. Please continue.
Defend.
Okay. So that is going to be only 6 damage.
Yeah,
Wait, I was going to throw another defend at you if you want.
Okay. Yeah, you can throw defend at me.
He's like, there's a Felix over Salter.
So yeah, that he like shoots a thing at me, and just train just sweeps me up. I'm just gonna peer right behind him and step at him like, yeah, too slow, explosion hands.
Jimmy, have you been biting the guy with the trains? And you're just like, no, I've been biting the guy in front of me. And just Bazooka goes, bite the fucking guy with the trains. In case you hadn't noticed, Jimmy's not the smartest. He doesn't have the full set of bananas.
Because he's a monkey?
He's a shark. How does he get bananas as a shark?
I mean, I feel like he has been behaving not completely idiotically in how he's prioritized targets.
You smelled really good. You smelled like booze and meat. Speaking of which, he's gonna go listen to the guy who's smart. I think you know what's coming, Mr. C.
Mm-hmm.
Can't protect you from this.
That is a pretty bad roll. 12 damage at Mr. C.
Does it ignore defenses?
Ignores defense and reactions.
It does ignore defenses.
Oh, I even other people's reactions.
Yes.
Yeah,
Damn it.
that's why we couldn't save Sean.
And Mr. C is now upgraded to the +2 persistent boost when Jimmy attacks him.
That's fine.
That and he countered you healing me to do more to negate all of the healing, so like...
Well, I could punch him right now because I'm now in red.
You know what? Jimmy thinks that'd be cute. Mr. C, go.
Oh, no. I meant I have a reaction that I could burn on him.
Oh, do you want to do it?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Can I attack in this mode? Yeah, I can attack in this mode for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
My alertness set. Oh, alertness doesn't change. Wait, really? It's alertness? Huh, okay.
That is what you bought it by.
Yep. Well, I think I have to because it's a red power.
Mm-hmm.
3 damage. Does he take it? Does it look like
he's gonna suplex the train and throw it at the boogeyman?
Oh my god, he's figured out how to suplex trains.
4
Put him that man
damage
up,
coming at the
Final
boogeyman. Boogeyman is now in 5 damage because of the persistent. Boogeyman is now in +2 persistent.
Do I get the defend for that?
Yes, this is just a regular reaction attack.
Only one then.
Yep,
how much damage is it at you?
5.
I only took one afterwards.
Okay. I will let you just take that.
Yeah, please do.
And he's just like, oh, that was cute. Try me again. He's still passing to Mr. C.
I think do we just try to down Jimmy, guys?
I mean, I had an idea. I don't know.
I know Bazooka can boost him. but I think we need to down Jimmy. Like he's starting
So-
to build up big bonuses.
If you can let me go and then heal me, I can throw another combustion and just do a shit ton of damage.
I can try to heal you again.
I mean, my thought was to whistle for a train and just have it fly through here and crash him into the room full of cops.
Actually, I really like that plan. Can we do that plan?
Yeah, do that. That sounds
Do that,
good.
and then we'll take out Bazooka. Jimmy is not going to think it. Jimmy's not going to think much about it. He's going to deal with those cops before he comes back to us.
Well, no, here's the thing. I'm gonna put him at range so the cops can shoot at him safely. That's my plan.
Mm-hmm.
I have faith in the blue.
That's adorable.
I know.
So cute, and just do it anyways.
Yeah, just go, Izzy.
Hold on a minute. Can I make overcomes? Can I make overcome? I can't make overcomes in this. I can't make overcomes in any mode. Okay, I have to burn a +1. Which
+1.
I mean, I've got the hero points for this issue.
Yeah.
Because I only used one of them on Sean, and now I'm in red, so I have infinite react. So I'll burn another one so I can do quick switch.
Yep.
Or I'm sorry, not quick switch. Fast track.
Yep.
And I will switch back to.
I am shocked Jimmy has gotten this many boosts without going down, in all honesty.
Yeah,
We've had so much other stuff to focus on.
Remember, Nick, we don't have our AoE today.
I know.
We have had to roll 6 overcomes.
A lot of overcomes.
No,
We also there was
9.
also a point where it was trying to split because it's the thing of, can we stop the jailbreak?
It's true.
We've also lost turns from mass hinders because, like, the cops hit us, and Jimmy hit all of us with a total of -4, meaning we all lost basically half of us lost a turn to that. So
that is fair.
Did that work, Izzy?
I'll take the major twist.
Izzy, please do not give us more things again to deal with.
I think the major twist is Jimmy gets some backup in there. Like, just environment spawn some minions to help Jimmy out.
I'm just looking at this, and like I see this guy, and he's like trying to get it. I'm like, okay. Trey just flies by, Wildy Coyotes him, crashes into him, goes through a portal so it doesn't break into any of the walls, and then just like reappears over here and launches him into this cell over here.
Sounds good. He's in Bazooka's cell.
He's in Bazooka's cell. Honestly, are there any cells that are still locked that I could have made him appear in?
Doesn't matter.
I didn't think it would matter, but just so like the cops are protected for a little bit so they can shoot at him.
Sure. This one's still locked.
Sure.
Speaking of which, do we want to pass to cops? Or do we want to go to Dan?
I think Foundry.
Sean, what's your out ability?
I think it's a boost. Let me double check.
I think we're giving up initiative then, but I don't think that matters at this point.
Yeah, I boost an ally, so
I'll pass to good spirits then.
Your minions are still up.
yep, okay, so I'll do my boost first, which I guess will go to Boogeyman.
Alright.
So charging you with Infernal Energy, so that's +2.
Alright. Plus 2 boost for me.
The 1d10 was the booster, I believe.
Yep.
Honestly, I could give you another boost, and you could just summon another huge wave of attack minions. Because that might be the most effective thing.
Yeah, though I may save those for a turn. I really want to like heal Conductor up. Or Dan. Like I'm healing somebody up this turn, I think.
Okay, I will give this boost of charging with Infernal Energy to, let's say, Mr. Conductor. So that's another. And I will defend Foundry for 3.
So
Okay.
Not that it matters for depending on who's attacking.
Well, the guy who ignores it isn't in the area anymore.
Yep. He is now someone else's problem for at least a little bit.
I mean, yeah. You guys want me to heal, or do you want me to try to actually hit this guy?
Well, so what I need you to do is I'm gonna hit him with the thing that hurts me, and then you heal me.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah.
So you passed. Are you passing Foundry next?
I think so. Yeah, I think we're just going to be doing some chain turns for ourselves.
Plus, then if you heal me, then I can use reactive defense on somebody and have like double stacked defenses. All right. So I guess I'm going. So we're doing combustion again, and hopefully we roll better than last time.
Do you want to hit the
Wow.
cops? Actually, the cops are far enough away you wouldn't be able to hit them. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow, Dan.
That was terrible.
Well, that knocks out a lieutenant.
Yeah. All right. So I take 2.
And downgrade the other one because he rolled worse this time.
Thank God.
Does it hit bazooka too?
Oh,
It does hit bazooka.
Bazooka has reflexive boost someone's attack, not reflexive defend.
All right, and then we'll give it to Boogeyman.
I was gonna say, do you think Mr. Explosions defends anyone?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna, okay, so I'm actually fairly healthy, all things considered. And I've got some minions still left, right?
Yep. You have, looks like 3 minions, a d6 and 2 d4s.
Hey, Benavido. You believe in ghosts? Ghosts come, all 3 ghosts come right at him.
Yeah, I figured that was where this was going, but he actually sits there and says, like, no, but things have been weird lately, and he's sort of staring.
He says that these prisoners are just ghosts, are just screaming and coming at him, like, with their chains rattling.
Sounds good.
That is 8 total damage from them. 2, 3, 3.
That's going through.
All right, and I guess I'll get, like I said, you want me to not try to kill him, just like actually try to like.
I mean, the whole point is for him to end up back in the jail cell.
Yeah. All right. I'll use the heal again. Yeah. Basically, they come in, they like knock him down to the ground, and I'm gonna like again just like pass it like a chain right through his chest, and it just goes through and hits Foundry.
Why would you attack Foundry?
Attacking Foundry, is he? Ooh, I like that. Okay, so this is going to be 3 damage to him. I will heal 4.
Actually, honestly, if you want to give me the 4, because that keeps me in red.
That's not how it works. I don't choose.
Oh, okay.
I will always heal an ally with max.
Got it. Okay, so I heal 10 then.
That's how it goes.
All right, that's still fine.
And Dan heals 10. So yeah, so he's got like just like a spirit chain sticking out of his chest.
Rude.
I don't know what his reaction to that is.
Honestly, okay, I'm pretty sure he does some sort of like religious sign for like God save me from this, and I'm not sure what that would be.
Could just be sign of cross.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's probably what he does.
That's the good default.
Oh, he can't hear you right now. And actually, I'm gonna pass to him.
All right. Enough of this.
I can hear you fine right now, Boogeyman.
So, interesting fact about Bazooka, because the things that I chose, he does not actually have that good AoE. He is going to destroy his own boost and automatically deal damage to all of you.
All right. We don't have our defend anymore, so
We do not.
Nope.
I have mine at least.
Well, I have a defend 7.
He's going to hit Boogeyman for 6 and everyone else for 3 and jump up to one of these towers as part of the explosion, trying to get the fuck away from Boogeyman.
Where you going, Benevito?
Nick, I'm going to burn 2 HP and put Boogeyman and Foundry up on that tower next to him.
Let's go.
Yo.
No way in, no way out.
Actually, just shows up and we just step out of the train as he lands.
Yeah.
All right, that's not fair. That's not fair at all.
We're just slasher villains on a train.
Hold on. How much damage did you guys take?
I mean, I didn't take jack shit.
I'm very
Yeah, this is not
unconcerned
physical
with my health.
damage. This is fire damage.
No, I had to defend 3.
Oh, right, yeah, never mind. You didn't take jack shit. But your minions might have.
So Boogeyman also defended additional 3, defend additional 1 just because
Oh, yeah, my minions took damage, right?
Yeah. And also the
Okay, I
cops
gotta make
did,
saves. I gotta make saves for them.
this guy's done.
Oh, we also have the Sean's minions.
Yep. So
Wait,
3
I-
damage at your minions.
Where'd that cop get damaged from?
The giant explosion he did. Attack everyone in the area.
Gone. Downgraded.
All right. Hey, so 1 downgrades, 1 dies. I got 2 downgraded minions left.
Yep.
These ghosts are good.
These ghosts are doing real well.
Izzy, thank you for making me realize I can do this trick. This is great having these guys this whole fight.
All right. He's passing to the cops who are just kind of turning their machine guns at that tiny tower all of you are in.
That's fine. Also, I believe it affects the cops in the cell down there too.
What does?
The cops also in Jimmy's zone.
Yeah, but
will go.
I'm resolving this first. 3 damage and 2 damage at Boogeyman, Foundry, and Benevito.
I'm just gonna take. I'm not concerned.
I don't think I can stop that because you guys are in a different zone now, correct?
No, they're in the same zone, is he?
Oh, okay.
Izzy, don't worry about it. We can take it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm concerned about my own health right now.
All right, and the
Yeah.
others are knocking out 2 of Jimmy's new minions and putting a lot of holes in him.
I don't see his health bar getting reduced, though.
I'm going from left to right.
Oh, okay.
Cops go environment. Let's see here. Environment goes damage in the hot zone. 4 damage at everyone not in a tower.
All right, so that's Izzy and
Your
I can
two
defend
minions.
Izzy though, right?
You can defend Izzy. You can also defend either your minions or Sean's minion.
I think Izzy's more valuable to keep up here.
Yep.
Thank you.
As said, the minion was not living long.
Izzy, block 5 of that damage.
So all of it. Cool.
As,
Thank you.
as you again, you hear like a faint whisper in your ear, like "Move now."
Yep.
What? And I jump out of the way.
The minion lives.
The minion lives. And Wex, roll your minions. 4 damage to each
All right.
of them.
How much?
4.
I don't.
God,
They
that
can,
one.
they can save.
One of them
That-
saves. He is the
that
ghost who
one-
continues.
That one fucking lieutenant has downgraded once in 4 hits.
Yeah, he's doing real well. All right. The lieutenant is shooting Mr. C.
No.
He's the only one there for 3 damage.
I'm gonna try to heal you up this turn, okay, Izzy?
Sure. I'd like to punch him.
Sure. Roll it.
I'll take the damage first because I'm at that point where it just does not fucking matter. Alertness die. Oh shit! Wait a minute. What mode am I in?
I don't know.
You're not allowed to attack in this.
Hold on a minute. I just did the overcome, right? Yeah, no, I can't attack in this mode. Never mind. I'll take my HP back.
All right.
Sorry.
End of yellow. The lieutenants are sending it to Jimmy, who's going to go on a rampage.
Of course he will. But that's a rampage that is not in our zone right now.
Nope, that is a rampage in someone else's zone where Jimmy is Jimmy's doing his best.
We'll deal with Jimmy in a minute.
Yep. All right. Let me see here. That is 1, 2, a 3, and a downgrade. Jimmy's gonna give it to Bazooka, and then we're gonna see what happens. He's just like, nope, get out of here, no, at Boogeyman.
What's wrong? I thought you liked to play with fire.
What's your status die right now?
Still D8.
Alrighty. 9 damage coming at you, Boogeyman.
How much?
9.
Okay, I can't defend it, so I'll take it.
Would you like me to defend it, or are you okay with taking
Yeah,
it?
I wouldn't mind. Like, I'm trying to, like, kind of keep myself relatively well.
Okay, I'm going down to 2 health.
I will try to heal you as soon as it's my turn, okay?
And he is diving out of the window because he does not want any part of that.
He's appearing right next to him.
How much are you defending me for?
We're finding out in a second. Status die.
So
6.
I'll only take 3.
Yeah.
Are you able to get me next to him?
Is he still in the zone, Nick?
Yeah, he's still in the zone. You just don't
Wait,
have the
actually-
tower.
I mean, it doesn't fucking matter.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter then. I'll just pursue
Like,
him.
well, no. Like, it doesn't matter. But like, if he was leaving the zone, I could still pass him. So yeah, no, you're right next to him. Like, as he's landing, you're literally coming out of a portal in the ground with a train shooting out of it, and you're just there
All right.
waiting.
Zuka is terrified and is going to give you guys the chance to finish this. He's like, yo, shoot him with everything you have. And boosting the lieutenant who's going to shoot the boogeyman.
Oh, good.
Oh no, he is completely panicked.
I wish I was in red.
11 damage coming in, boogeyman.
I technically survived that.
I'll defend you one more time.
You can? All right.
I have 2 HP. I could defend
Alright.
you one more time. Dear God, this is so stupid.
All right. So it was how much?
11.
11?
So you take
Only-
4.
Oh, I'm nicely in red now. So I just take those bullets in the back and I just crack my head in an unnatural angle and just kind of turn to look at the guy that shot me.
He is trying to get his steeliest grin because somehow he survived everything going on. I'm pretty sure he's missing his suit jacket and his shirt at this point.
And I'm just kind of going to like ripple my flesh and the bullets are just going to pop out of my back.
Toss
You know,
the
that
fuck
would
we
be-
up against.
I'm like, hey, that's a nice coat you're wearing. You just ruined mine. And I point to him. When I'm done with your boss, I'm coming for that coat.
I feel like Boogeyman is the appropriate person to pass to.
Okay, so I'm saving my reaction for myself from now on, guys, because I'm in red.
Okay.
Well, maybe. We'll see how this turn goes. I need to get Izzy healed up, though. So this won't be the most damage I can do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Ferryman's Toll again.
Yep.
Okay, again, it's not the most damage to him, but the whole point isn't really to do a ton of damage to him right now.
No.
So he takes 2.
Yep.
I'll heal 3, which does knock me out of red, but oh well.
Yep.
I'll be in red again next zone. And Izzy, get 8.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to burn the +2 if you're all right. Izzy, get 10.
That seems
I want you in
legit.
this fight.
Yeah. Am I still in red? I am still in red.
So again, at this point, like just like chains erupt out of the ground, just snake around him, and like just like start pulsing into the ground. And like you can like see his life energy kind of drain away from him as the chains snake over and start feeding its energy into Izzy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you feel about that, Izzy, but oh well.
I'm mildly concerned. I'm like, what is going on? Why do I feel invigorated?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little gift from Jazz Hands here. And he's so kind to give it to you, aren't you, big guy?
He's just a you stay away demon.
Oh, I'm worse than a demon, pal. I'm the devil. And I think with that, that's my pass. Let's see who's. Oh, I had a minion still.
You did have a minion still.
I'm gonna have that minion just go for bazooka if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
2 damage. Chip, 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 chip.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Send it to good spirits.
Well, again, I keep doing this because like I'm not doing my big damage because I'm trying to keep people healed up.
Yep.
Yeah, I will. I guess I'll pass to good spirits.
Okay.
I guess Dan can still go, right?
I mean, good spirits could boost me too.
I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't gone yet either, and I can punch both of these people if we need to. So Dan can focus on bazooka.
I will boost you, and I'll have my minion boost you. So that is, I think, a +3 and a +1, or is 4
Plus
2?
2. 4 gets you 2.
+2.
Okay.
Who are you focusing on? Me or Dan?
I figured Dan.
Okay.
All right.
You want to?
That means Dan goes.
Yeah, and I'll pass to Dan next.
All right. Well, since I'm in yellow, I can't use combustion anymore, but
Dan,
I can use explosive.
Dan, as you jump in, can I say something? Just because I think it's a fun one-liner.
Sure.
Besides, you shouldn't be worrying about the devil. What's the phrase? Deus ex machina? We brought the
Eh.
machina.
Yep.
All right.
As
And
you
I
say.
think I'm gonna, let's see, should I have the +3 and +2? I should be fine. All right, yeah, so we're gonna be targeting both of these, obviously.
Yep. Kaboom!
All right, so not amazing, but it's gonna be 8 on bazooka and 6 on the lieutenant.
Swear to God, if this guy
You
saves.
have to hit a third target with that.
It says up to 3 targets.
Oh, never mind. You're correct. Up to 3. And
then
downgraded lieutenant.
Yep, and yeah, basically we're going to actually we're basically gonna have jumped off the tower and basically just like wrestling body slammed him.
Nice.
Is that enough to finally knock him out?
No, he's still up.
I've been rolling really badly on my
Yeah.
damage since the first one.
That's the reason why this lieutenant kept getting up. He kept dealing 2 damage to him.
Yeah. Pass to me, Dan.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's finish him.
Finish him.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna burn another +1 from the hero points
Yep.
to activate fast track,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna switch to Henry's hit and run. So I'm gonna blow a whistle, and this giant green train is just gonna come flying down at like top speed. I'm gonna jump into it, and it's going to crash into the minion, or the lieutenant rather, and then it's going to like disappear into a portal, and then another portal is going to appear right next to Bazooka and slam into him as well.
Sounds good.
I'm also going to burn a do I want to use no, I'm not going to use a +1 on this. I'm going to save those in case I need to keep changing. So trains and I guess alertness, because again I know where the trains are going, and I am still in red.
Yep.
Hooray. Okay, so 5 damage to Bazooka and 3 damage to the lieutenant.
Does he finally go down? Yes. And thus, the lieutenants no longer have an initiative tracker.
Yes.
And then I will change modes Do I want to change modes? Yeah, I'm going to switch back to. I'm going to jump onto another train so I can defend everybody.
Okay. Are you doing that right now?
Yeah, because I can change modes at the end of hit and run.
Wait.
But you don't
So-
get to do the action for defend, is he?
No, but I'm just printing that this is the mode I'm
Just
in.
remember, those defense will not help when Jimmy comes back.
Yep. So cops or environment, Mr. C?
Maybe the cops can finish Bazooka off.
Are there cops in this area?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 2 left.
Yeah, I'll pass to the cops.
All right. Seeing as how
Oh,
there's
for-
giant
Oh.
cluster, I feel like good spirits. You probably have kept your minion away.
I think he sounds right.
All right. Who are they attacking in that giant cluster of people? Looks like Boogeyman's minion and Foundry is who the first one's shooting. For 2 damage each.
Fine.
That's cute.
Yep.
Actually, I want that. That puts me right in red.
No, that's not you. That is your minion.
Oh, my minion?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1 on a d4. You're good.
On both sides.
And then
Done.
it is Mr. C and Boogeyman is the second set of attacks. For 4 damage each.
Would you like
Okay.
me to? Would you like me to defend you?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Because Jimmy's coming back.
All right.
Gonna
I
need
will
help to deal with him.
I will defend, but I have to take the 4, so I'm taking 5 damage.
I can use my reaction to defend you.
I would appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you only 2 minus.
Oh shit! I forgot what I wanted to do at the end of my turn. Oh well, whatever.
Wait.
Oh well.
Hold on. No, I didn't roll my die. That was you.
Yeah.
You take no damage.
Cool. Damn it.
How much damage do I take?
It was 4 minus 2 is 2.
Okay, perfect. That's actually exactly as much as I wanted to take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
Does that-
The environment gets to go.
They don't shoot bazooka?
I rolled randomly to see which people in that crowd got hit.
Ah.
Nick, I would like to invoke my collection, please.
What is your collection?
Officer Marty Sloan would just happen to be on duty. He woke up and is like, "Oh fuck, bazooka's out. Is going to shoot at him."
Yeah.
You know what? I like it. Do it.
Go, Marty.
4 damage.
Okay.
That enough?
No.
Damn it. I'm just gonna look up, and hopefully now he can let the other cops know not to shoot at us because we're the good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's about that. The environment gets to go, and the environment is shooting at everyone in that zone for 7, which is
Oh,
your
God.
town bazooka.
What? Jesus, 7?
The environment rolled really high.
Oh.
7 was the min die on the environment roll.
Holy shit.
I can get you both out of here if you want, but it will put you guys in with Jimmy.
I mean, I was planning to go fight Jimmy next, so that's
If
fine.
you want to move us, I think that's okay. Don't die yourself, please.
I'm gonna be left at 2 HP unless Nick lets me take 2 twists. But I don't know if we want that at this
That
point.
will knock you out, Izzy, if you do that.
I will just take the damage, so I will go down to 2 HP.
So do you defend us?
I will defend you. Hold on.
Yeah, my minion finally is going to go down. You can't save that.
Yeah.
How much damage? 7?
7.
Yeah, my minion's gone.
All right, let's see what I can get you guys. First one will be Boogeyman. Next one will be Foundry.
2 turns was honestly longer than I thought he would be there for.
I can't because I can't use any reactions against Jimmy, right?
No,
Depends on what he
not,
does.
not if he's focusing you.
Dan, I need you to take the hit first.
And I will move you guys in here.
I'm still not in red, so I can't. Actually, never mind. That's that was a reaction anyways. That
I don't
doesn't
mean
matter.
I just want you to get his attention, please.
I mean, I was already planning to get his attention, so that's fine.
Because I need a turn.
And who's the environment passing to? The environment is choosing to be your guys' friend right now.
I guess give it to me.
Yeah.
Giving it to Foundry.
All right. So I'm still in yellow
I'm going to
technically.
deliberately be keeping some distance here, Nick,
Yep.
because I'm realizing how Jimmy works, and I remember how Jimmy works. So I'm keeping distance so Jimmy is not tempted to AOE me, and I figure he'll just attack the thing in front of him.
Jimmy, very dumb.
Actually, if you passed it to me, I could pick up good spirits, and the two of us could come in there, and then we can both boost you, Foundry.
You know what? Sure, we can do that.
All right. Can I go pick up good spirits' unconscious form, and then whistle for a train to move us into this zone?
Yep.
And let's see. I am
There's
in.
still a minion in here. Keep that in mind. So there's still some danger.
Yep.
I mean, if that happens, it happens. But I think my smart play to right now to do is put us on the right track.
We can't. You can't defend Foundry though. Keep that in mind. Like the defense will not work here.
That's why I'm boosting everybody.
Yeah. He's trying to boost your damage.
Yeah.
Or Jimmy just ignores defense, or is
Yeah.
it just or just reactions?
Jimmy is your ability.
Jimmy ignores reactions and defends, but it's not irreducible. Your DR does still apply.
Okay.
I have a question. What does that boost apply to?
The one I'm giving you because I'm whistling, it's anytime you would need to maneuver yourself into a position to make it easier for you to hit someone, because I can control the ground but with rails.
So it's specifically hitting.
Targeting a person.
It's
Okay.
getting you into position.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
So I will roll that and. Okay, it's only +1, sadly.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I will boost myself, good spirits, Foundry, Boogeyman, and the cops.
Can I get boosted when I'm out?
Yep. You're still a valid target.
I don't know about boosting the
Okay.
cops, but that is very in character.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it like this probably isn't going to work out well for us, but
Probably not, but. All right.
How much was the boost?
+1. It's not very good, unfortunately.
And you're passing to good spirits.
I'll pass to good spirits. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Do I still have a mod? Oh, could I retro?
No, do it.
I would have. Can I retroactively use the +2 I forgot I had?
To do what?
Boost Foundry by an additional up to +2 instead of a +1.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Foundry has a
Because
+2
those-
instead of a +1.
Yeah, because I have 2 HP. I'm going down. I needed to burn this.
Yep, I am going to boost 9 as a +3, correct?
9 is a +3, yes.
Yep.
I'm going to boost Boogeyman for +3 with Infernal Energy because I feel like he might want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing big. It's gonna take 2 turns, but I'm going to try to take Jimmy down as long as he doesn't hit me.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm wondering if you might want to heal before that, but I'll pass to I guess you.
So I think Foundry. Sorry,
No,
Foundry has.
Yeah.
Foundry needs to get attention.
Yep.
I'll pass to Foundry then. Sorry.
All right. Let's see. Well, I guess there's no reason to. Let's see. Does he have any defend actions himself that we've seen?
Yeah,
He has reactions to throw damage at people.
Yeah, he throws damage.
Okay, then we're going with unstoppable charge.
Yep.
All right. So basically, yeah, I'm stepping off the train and just checking him into a wall.
Oh shit! Where'd that come from?
Trade boosted check.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Hey, okay, that's pretty good. So I have to apply the +3 and the +1 and the sorry, never mind. That's right. I only have 1 boost.
No, you have 2. You have
Okay.
Conductor and Good Spirits. You have +5.
Oh, that's right. Do I have to apply the different dice?
I thought
No,
Good
you
Spirits
apply
was
both the same thing.
Nick. I thought Good Spirits boosted me.
+3 was to
Yeah,
Wax.
it's me.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. You're correct. +2. Thank you.
Because
Okay.
I figured the Infernal Energy thing and boosting that made more sense.
Yeah.
All right. So 9 damage at Jimmy, and I heal 1.
It's sizable chunk of damage. Who's going?
Can we just pass it to Jimmy?
Sure.
Jimmy's like, oh shit, what the fuck? It's you. All right, let's see how well you handle me this time.
Let's dance, fish food.
He was like, oh, I know exactly where I'm hitting you. Ooh. Dead center of the cockpit for 19 damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he
That
has a
will,
persistent +4 on Foundry.
that will actually take me out.
Can I defend that, Nick?
No, immune to defend and reactions.
Yep, no, I'm just down.
Well, shit.
That is the power of big persistent boosts on villains.
Yep, we don't really have anyone that can take care of those.
You can always overcome it.
Yeah.
Which has a chance of failure, and
All right.
means we're not doing anything else.
I didn't know we were allowed to overcome those.
Yeah, you are allowed to overcome those.
I mean, that's what I did to get rid of my persistent, but over the course of this game, we have made 11 overcomes.
Yes, no.
There's a lot.
Jimmy's just
He's
gonna
also
go
been able to attack while applying the persistent boost, so like,
Yeah, Jimmy's just gonna look
can't
over
keep up.
Boogeyman and is like, all right, Spicy Man, you next. Boogeyman, you're up.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, good. My out ability is useless.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? And I'm going to open the gates to the underworld.
Oh boy.
And I'm using both of my boosts on this.
Mhm.
And my collection boost.
Yeah, that sounds legit.
So this is getting a +6.
How many ghosts show up?
Let's find out.
Space them all out.
12 ghosts. 12 hinder ghosts show up.
Oh boy. Like,
This is why I had to go after Jimmy.
Yep.
Don't put them all next to him.
It doesn't. You guys are gonna have initiative control.
Yeah.
Are we?
you might also want to
I
keep
think
some of those.
Nick is implying he's being nice. I'm going to say Cop probably goes next.
All right.
I guess there's a minion left in the room.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
what I'm-
environment minion.
Oh, it's the environment minion. Okay.
Yep.
Cop? I say Cop.
Cop.
You did say-
All right. So Cop Lieutenant's still shooting at Jimmy.
Fair.
Thank you for your service, officer.
Non-lieutenant is kind of he's shooting randomly. He is freaked the fuck out. He's probably gonna be one of your ghosts, Wax. But let's see what happens. Rolling a d20 in Sentinels. See who the hell he shoots.
Swear to God, if he hits me after I gave him the boost.
Dan, what's your out ability?
It's literally useless. Defend an ally.
1, 2.
It will protect someone if it's against Jimmy's reaction, potentially.
Yeah, no.
Or against the cops.
Wax, 4 damage from the cop coming in at one of your spirits.
Okay, just at the spirit?
Yeah.
1 spirit's gone.
Yep.
So I have 11 spirits.
Pop. Bit pop. Environment turn. For the last turn of yellow. So first off, this guy's going to swing at Mr. C. Because he's the nearest thing.
I still have a reaction, so I can still help Mr. C out.
4 damage at Mr. C.
Okay, Mr. C, I'm going to try to help you out here, okay?
Yep.
I fully saved.
Sure. And he gets some friends who just meander in.
Wait, there's more of them now?
Yeah. It's a jailbreak. The environment spawns more environment minions.
Oh, there's yeah, okay.
And however, you are now in red, and as I said, the environment is like roughly on your guy's side right now because Jimmy's scary. Who's it giving it to?
Well, Izzy, what's your plan here?
I don't have one right now.
Okay, then.
I think Boogeyman then.
I mean,
Sean, can you take it first, boost me, and then give it to me?
I mean, I
Sure.
could also boost everything again and hope it does better. But if it boosts all your ghosts, I don't know what you're
really
doing.
need my minions boosted. All that matters is they put a hinder on Jimmy.
I mean, if you don't think you're going to do enough damage,
if your like min die is low, then keeping some of those hinders around could be useful
That's true.
because it then means he doesn't do much.
But if I have a boost, I can also boost the min die.
That only works once, Lex.
Oh, if that's fair. Okay. I still wouldn't mind a boost.
Yeah, I can give a boost, or we can have Mr. Conductor do it, or both.
I'm looking to see if I have any better options right now. Why don't you go in the meantime, Sean?
Because I intend to take Jimmy. I want to see if I can one-shot Jimmy right now.
A Soulful Meow will boost Boogeyman for 2.
All right. Because Jimmy's redirect, his defend redirect, it doesn't redirect the whole thing, right, Nick?
No, he doesn't attack as part of it. It's like it is a defend and then do that much damage of that type to a different person.
Yeah. And if you go down, you aren't going to react.
Yep.
So I want to take him down. Okay, so I have a +2. Izzy, do you want to boost, or should I just try to roll with this?
Try to roll with this. I think I know what my plan will be. I can clean him up if he gets.
Okay.
He doesn't.
So yeah. So let's. I don't know if it's going to matter, but I'm going to have a pile of minions try to hinder him.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, it's all 2s and 1s basically.
That's all they can do, but that doesn't matter. He's got 11 hinders on him.
Yep.
As the ghosts literally hold him down.
Yep. Let's see what you get for your min die.
10, 10, 10 on this. Here's hoping.
Here's hoping. Oof.
Not great, but the 10's good.
10's good.
Yeah, might want to keep some of the -2s on him, depending on how many there were.
I mean, am I allowed to see his damage tick down?
No.
Just do it all, Lex.
I think I just got to burn them all.
Burn them all.
So he's going to start by taking 12. And then that's going to be another
22 for 34.
22 damage. So
All right.
34 damage to Jimmy.
What he rolls on his defend matters. All right. He is going to take it and yeet you at Mr. C, barely staying up. What we're going to do end of the scene here is you're going to win because Jimmy's not surviving the environment turn or the cop turn. Boogeyman.
So hold
How
on.
are you getting your team out of this?
Am I out?
You're out.
Well,
No,
is Boogeyman also being knocked out by this?
How much damage am I doing to Izzy? This matters. I have a defend.
Izzy's taking 8.
In theory, I can roll high enough to save Izzy right now.
Yep. Oh, sorry, no. Izzy's taking 10 because of the +2 persistent.
I cannot roll high enough to save Izzy.
And so
I would like to reaction.
Oh, you reacted.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see.
I mean, I can still react to reduce the damage, Izzy, but I can't stop it all.
Are you reacting to knock him out, Izzy?
The theory is I could either try knocking him out or I can hit the deck. I think I'm going to attempt to hit the deck.
Okay, and I'm blocking 7 of that. So you only need to stop 2 damage, Izzy.
Well, yeah. Well, I have to take. I have to stop 3 of it. So yeah, Nick, a train is going to fly by and try to defend me. Actually,
Sounds good.
Let me see. Actually, yeah. All right, let's.
Yes.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And
Pass to
that
me.
immediately does answer our question of how are you guys getting out of here? Because the cops are insisting you all stand down and put your hands up.
Lex, just pass to me right now. I will end this.
Up.
Okay,
That's
Nick,
how we get out of here.
I have yet to use this power.
Okay, yeah. End Jimmy with this new power.
Cool. I'm going to use Express Pickup. I'm going to pick up everybody, attack him with the max die, and hinder all of the jail escapees. And say, sorry, officers, to leave you with this cleanup, but my team needs help. But we salute you in your efforts.
Can you pick up everyone? Because that's his 2 allies.
For this sake, at the end of the scene, I'm just going to let him do it.
And I can also disappear myself. I'm not worried about me. Get them out of here.
I'm just going to let this go because it is how do you escape jail and Mr. C is still conscious. this.
Okay, can I do a thing before we leave?
Sure.
Let me just roll my damage.
Roll your
Oh
damage.
yeah, dude.
Oh,
10
yeah,
damage
Jimmy's
to him.
gone.
So if you can like have Jimmy be knocked over to my feet,
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna pick Jimmy up with the chains and pull him close to me. I'm gonna whisper something. None of the rest of you can hear this, but I will say it. Just like, hey Jimmy, tell Fastani when he breaks you out of here, I'm coming for him. And nothing, not hell or anything, is gonna stop me. I'll toss him to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and if I may do one thing, I whip a chain into the other room and pull that guy's coat off him.
Yup. Sounds good.
We salute you, officers. Run away. All these guys get dizzy and are at -3 now.
Sounds good. You guys
See
get
it
out.
now.
Was this the first fight Mr. C didn't go down in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
We did it.
Nice.
Two other people went down.
You guys.
Yep. I mean, this was basically my hard counter.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was also in several ways my hard counter.
Jimmy was incredibly rude.
I made Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy's my guy. I made Jimmy pretty rude.
Jimmy is very rude.
He would have been ruder if the bazooka was allowed to ever be in the same zone as him. But you guys did a
Nope.
good job keeping them apart.
That was not allowed.
God, if I lost at least like 10 or more damage off of the average on those 2 combustions that rolled like shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take it. The bazooka would have gone down so much quicker if I hadn't rolled so badly.
Oh my
I'm
god.
glad I'm glad my heels rolled high.
Yeah.
That what I did in this fight was kind of what I designed this character to do.
Yeah. You kept everyone up for a while, but no. As I said, Jimmy was very rude. He did 2 things and he did them well.
He did. He's a shark man. That's what shark men do.
Uh-huh. But you guys, at the end of this, land back in the basement of the bar or in the train yard, and
Probably
have
the
some
train
time to
yard
discuss.
since we got Foundry and his mech still.
Yeah, have time to talk as Foundry gets pulled out of the mech that is very damaged and Good Spirits wakes up.
Yep. I'll try to like pry you out, Foundry.
I mean, I could just send a little train to pick him out of it without ever needing to open the cockpit.
That's interesting.
Choo choo.
Going to be staying in a cat farm of basically just will be mostly awake, but also still kind of like wanting to just rest and recover.
Hey Tommy, you guys all right?
Yeah,
I've been
just
better.
need a minute.
Well, we did it. We did it, guys.
And,
Barely.
and now the cops know that we're on their side.
They were trying to arrest us when the fighting ended.
Yeah, they kind of shot us a lot there, Brass Hat.
I'm confident this was just a misunderstanding.
Yeah, let's see what the papers say tomorrow. What was more importantly though? What was going on in that prison? I felt that. You feel that, Tom? Like that aura that just like made it harder to do things?
Yeah, I felt that before.
What? Where?
When I was oh, do you have any? Is Claritin invented at this point?
I don't know.
When I was visiting with the red tape.
I think we already determined no, and I will shift to be non-allergenic.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, that's what the red tape is. So hold on a second. That means whatever she can do, they're using it for the prisons to keep superhumans suppressed, keep them contained.
Well, that explains how they can hold them.
Yeah, well, not everyone though. Did Foundry, you feel anything?
I mean, I didn't try to pull on my metal power at all, but no, not really.
All right.
I mean, I don't know if it's an innate power of hers because it only triggered once I got the second I got the power installed back on the jail cell is when whatever it was switched back on.
Well,
So I don't know.
I'm not saying she's there, but if it feels like it, maybe they figured out how to like weaponize her ability or something.
Or her
Or
office
it's
just has
something that they figure out how to do without needing the person to do it.
her office might just have an anti-magic field.
That was my point. Is it even something she can do, or is it just something that they've developed that she's in possession of?
That's a good question.
I mean, it seems like either she has it and they figured out how to do it from her, or they figured out how to do it and they also gave her the ability.
Hmm.
I don't know. That'll be investigation for another day, though. But look, at least we did good tonight, Terminal. That should put things off with the gang war for the while. We've dealt a blow to both the Italians and the Irish. Should keep the equilibrium up. I mean, I have no doubt they're going to bust those two out again eventually, but it should take a while.
Hopefully.
And if that happens, we'll be ready.
Yeah, maybe give us time for a more permanent solution. I think we need to start looking into the heads of these families. See if we can make any leeway there, you know?
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Plan for another day, though. We did good tonight. Who wants a drink?
Yo.
We'll raise a paw.
I'll take a Coca-Cola.
Sponsor.
Fajita. I mean, that feels like, unless we have like some dramatic scene, that feels like a pretty good place to end.
Yeah, this feels like a good stopping point.
Yeah.
We're also kind of late.
Yeah, this was the. If you guys want to talk about something, go for it. Otherwise, we are 6 minutes past our end time. So, thank you all for playing, and good night, recording.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.